It's like
We're glad
two
you're
people.
here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer.
Because nobody's used to us starting on time.
In the
Yeah.
giveaway
That's it.
prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy
Let alone a
hat.
minute or two late.
Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
And away we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, all the fish at sea or something like that, you know,
Fish
what
at
I say.
sea.
And all the stuff I say. Welcome in to Uncle Bill's Saturday night Zoom meeting.
AI generated show. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're all AI.
I mean, I didn't send on a link. But it's the same link. He should know that. So I'll send it. I guess I'll send it. You know what I mean? I didn't send any links out. You guys were here before me.
Yeah, yeah.
I just clicked on your old link and I'm like, oh, hey, it works.
Well, no, I haven't changed it.
Good, I see. Oh, it's
Long
down there.
time. We don't have any strangers in here. Nobody's stranger than you. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's a watermark that we adhere to. You know. Hey, you were talking about that really cool travel guitar, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Show everybody live. You're very cool. Please, you're very cool
Yeah.
travel guitar. And I saw it and I immediately got an idea.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, let's make Lloyd.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
There he is.
dun.
Yeah. This is it.
Yeah, very cool.
This piece comes off. Just little. Of course, when I want it to come off, it doesn't. But
That's
there
what
we
she
go.
said.
Yeah. Tuners
Not
are
to you.
in the back, no head, so it's a solid maple body.
Damn.
The neck goes clear through the body because that is the neck, and everything is all the same. But yeah, it's got the
It's neat.
Tunematic bridge.
George Jetson
strings
electric
actually go.
guitar. Neat.
Strings
Not
actually
to
wrap
you.
underneath, and but yeah,
Not to you.
yeah.
What is so
But
funny
yeah,
about
it's
that?
just it's my travel guitar.
I think it's
And
cool. And I saw that, and I don't know. I immediately thought of this million. Why do you keep laughing? Are you okay?
Because you said that's what she said. I said not to you.
Not to
I'm
you.
telling
I
you, that's
heard
my
you.
favorite
Not to you.
catchphrase. Not to you.
Not to
Not to you.
you.
Not
yeah,
to you. I like them big. That's what she said. Not to you.
Not to you.
Not to you.
I'm sufficiently wounded. I'm going to move on here. Hey, that thing that you
Oh.
have in your hand. Think about it now.
yes,
I've seen these cool little portable, like sales reps come in, and they got these cool little portable hand trucky things. I mean, they fold up into like next to nothing. But when they
right,
fold it up, they kind of look like the guitar, that guitar. And I'm just thinking, see that arm that you had attached to it before? You know, I mean, a little design where it would flip forward. Maybe
right,
it'd be a double one. And when that did that, a roller would and it would turn into a luggage carrier. So it'd be a true travel guitar.
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to
That's an
store it in
idea.
your luggage. You bring your luggage with it. Yeah,
Bring your luggage with it. Yeah,
yeah.
that is an idea.
I mean,
Sure.
it's probably an idiotic idea. What are you doing? You get to the plane. Well, it's not. You
And
stick
I've
it up
also
your
got
ass. You know, you'd have to be able
yeah,
to
I've
fold it
also
in
got
half, which you don't
it
want to
hooked
do.
up
Huh?
wirelessly to my amplifier,
Cool.
so I don't have to fart around cords.
How's it go? Is there any delay? Do you see any delay because of the no?
No, the only problem I have is the damn Bluetooth starts turning on, and whatever might have been on my phone, it starts playing. That's what I was screwing with before. Like, what in the hell? Scares the hell out of you too when a message comes through and you got the speaker because it comes through your damn speaker. Scared the hell out of me the first time it did. So
It's
I
like,
tried to,
oh, it's possessed.
but no, there's no that little
Man,
beep sound is where it's
man frightened
yeah,
to death by modern technology.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Old man
That's
fright.
identifies as a guitar.
They be spirits in them boxes. Yeah.
Hey, Brenda, Brian, Brad, Warren.
Yes, yeah, Art, go ahead, do your thing. There's 12 people in there now. Say hello.
All
Yeah.
right.
Say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
Mr. J, which is John.
Call
Yep,
them out.
John.
Call them out.
John.
Yeah.
And who else? I think
Brenda
Brian.
Sunstar. You said hi, Brenda, kind of briefly.
Ellen and we got
Yay.
Brian, Brad, Mark R. White. Eh? Cool.
Come on, guys, raise your
Brenda.
hands. I know you're there, creepers. No, it's not a creeper. What's it called? It's the same thing. Lurker?
Lurker.
What's the difference?
It's called a Barkley.
I know somebody called you a lurker in real
Is that a
life. I don't,
CPAP? No,
I
that's
don't
not a
think that would kill
CPAP.
any better than creeper. Huh? Wait.
Somebody wrote up, is that a CPAP? No, that's not a CPAP.
No, I'm just happy to see you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is that a CPAP?
That's you.
There you go. Now you gotta add on to your carrier
Not
that makes it a
not
medical
you.
device because it'd be a CPAP
Oh,
device.
there you go.
There you
God, you
go.
could bring that thing to
Yeah.
the Pentagon. You know, you
Well-
with all the rights and shit attached to that between medical and age and just,
And the
you know,
cool thing
crazy
is,
old man. They don't want to stop them. You know, it's
my
hopeless.
my amplifier's got a rechargeable battery, so I'll be able to go. I'm planning on down in South Florida meet up while I'm down there. I'm going to bring it with me, and I'm going to go out there busking on the corner, see if I can make a few bucks.
I was
And get
just
my
going to
way
say
back.
that. I reckon you're going to be busting.
Yeah.
You
I tried busting a nut on the corner, but he didn't make any money the last time he was here.
I busted a nut on a corner a couple times, but I got arrested, so I quit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't earn me much besides, you know,
I
Hey,
got
attention.
put on
Jeremy.
a system. I got put on a
Yeah.
list and everything. So
No.
Jeremy.
Cool cat. Hey,
Maybe
Michael.
feel kinda-
Michael.
maybe feel
Mr.
kinda
Kitty.
special.
Cool cat.
yeah, I
Mr.
can't live anywhere
Kitty.
near schools now and stuff. So
Who
Yeah.
wants to do that anyway?
Yeah, that happens.
yeah.
No, really.
Yeah,
Like,
corner
you know, like
busting.
that's a punishment not living right next to a school. It's-
Yeah.
I've got one like 2 blocks away. It's still too close because it affects my
Too
traffic.
close.
Every once
Yeah.
in a while, I can't
Yeah.
go to work because of the line of
Yep.
on my little back street. I can't get out to go to work because of that damn.
Oh.
I can imagine being like next to it though.
That's
It's
what she said.
on a summer
That's
day when
me.
Once
I'm
again.
in the plant,
We
you can hear
we
it.
have we have a law here in Oklahoma that you're not allowed to have unmarried sex more within
goat.
500 feet of a school or
Oh,
church.
Wow.
Married
this
sex,
couple-
just pull on up
this-
the steps and do it.
This couple who'd been together, they weren't married, but they'd been together for years. They were canoodling in their back seat of their car.
canoodling. Is that what
Yeah,
they call it?
they were parked and having a good time, and
And
he
they
got
actually
arrested for
they actually enforce that law. There's
Yep,
all kinds of
they did.
stupid old laws on the books that the cops are like, go home.
Well,
I mean, that's-
they
that's
arrested
crazy.
her on because she wasn't married to the guy, and
Yeah,
they arrested her and charged her with prostitution and charged him with solicitation.
Ooh.
Oh.
What?
Ooh.
He gets, yeah,
Why in the
That
hell?
makes sense since
Wow.
every sexual act is basically a financial transaction.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
somebody called complaining, and they just happened. They were in their own damn
You're so
driveway,
bitter.
which happened to be across the street from the school. Which school was even out. It was in the summertime.
Just a realist.
Like what the hell?
Summertime canoodling. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it got
think
thrown
that-
out. By the way,
I don't know.
they
Well, I'd imagine. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
sounds like a little ridiculous.
They still won. The cops still won because he
Yeah.
had to take his time. It might have cost him money. He probably had to take time off work. Plus he had all the stress involved with being concerned about
Oh,
having
yeah,
to deal with
yeah.
it. So the police still
Brenda.
won. you know,
I don't know if they
Oh, yeah,
won or
yeah.
lost anything. Really.
that's all they wanted to do was inconvenience them and piss them off
He
and hurt him.
He didn't have to arrest them. I mean, he
Well,
did. He did
He
technically.
got arrested. He had to
have
bail out.
Technically,
He probably had to
had to,
bail
yeah,
out.
but-
All kinds of shit, man.
Yeah, and the
You know,
you didn't
idea
see
of the
anything.
law was to stop gay prostitution in the parks and near
Oh,
schools and stuff.
No.
But some cop decided he had a wild hair. I don't know. That might have been his
What was
ex-wife.
bothering him?
Wild.
Maybe his girlfriend cheated on him that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, most cops would probably just pull up with their headlights on and pop the horn before they even get out of their car.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? Because they don't want to see it. They just want you to
Yeah.
get the fuck out. You know?
but it's
What are you
like,
doing here?
are you?
Bust your balls a little bit. Got to enjoy your job a little bit. You know? Did I let you go? Oh, shit. You got to
Yeah,
find some
it was-
joy in your job. You know, if you can't do that, then why bother?
Chef Boyardee.
Thanks.
He's right there.
Yeah, right
Right there,
here.
his booty reamed, but other than that, it's
Yeah,
fine.
you haven't put.
Oh,
I
he's
guess you haven't put a
still
food video out in a while, Artie.
Free sex education. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But
right.
he's been doing stuff like making tallow.
Yeah, tallow.
Hey,
Well,
You
yeah.
know, the thing
Chef
was, is that wasn't actually one of the old laws left on the books. That
Oh,
was actually a new one that they'd brought up to try
I
and
don't care.
to stop the. They were
I don't
trying to
care. And as
stop
a cop, I
the
wouldn't care either.
gay
It's
prostitution
fucking
rings.
stupid.
You know,
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that was a problem in Oklahoma.
steers and
it is in
queers.
the parks.
Yeah. Like
Steers and queers. Just ask
the
anybody from
Bible
Texas.
Yeah.
Ask anybody from Texas what's in
Well,
Look,
Oklahoma.
that's a pretty close area to that school, 200 feet. And if this is where this cop travels through, and he tells you to knock it off once, and he catches you a second time, then you earned it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
you didn't know you
Well, they
can't do
didn't have
this
to-
here.
yeah.
It's against the law, you dumbass. I should write you up a ticket. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know what I mean? And then that's
But
it. Like real people.
They
And
ran
you know
their
what? I
own
bet
damn
99
driveway.
times out of 1,000, out of
They were
100.
in their own driveway.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
God,
were.
that's even worse. That's even worse.
It's like, why didn't they
They
just
could have
go
went in the
inside,
house.
You know?
But,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
but still, they were on their own property, for God's sake.
It was, and that
They are
was
on their own
that,
property, and I don't know. This would probably look like something they could win in court. I mean,
They did.
200 feet or 200 feet, but when
yeah.
you're on
The
your
judge
own
just threw it out,
property,
and with no cost, no fines, so they got out. And
you know what
but not
takes
till after
precedent?
it
You
hit
know what I
the
mean? Your
not till
ownership
after
of
it
your-
hit the evening news.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. There were consequences for these people.
Oh
They
yeah,
had to
Always
bail out,
consequences.
miss time off work, be
all their
dragged
friends
through the
know they
mud
like to
and
have a little fun here and there out in the public. That's all right. You know,
Yeah.
it raises
It's
your
in their
party
driveway.
status. It raises your party status a little bit. You know.
yeah. Of course, like I said,
Falling in the
everybody's question
driveway.
like, why in the hell didn't you go inside? You know, the back seat of a car, really?
Yeah.
Compared to a nice
High
Well,
school
inside
reliving.
I still think it's an
Like
interesting
the
legal case.
adventure.
You know,
The
what
thrill of
takes
adventure.
precedent? It's an interesting
They had a
legal
lot of
case.
sex in cars when I was a kid.
Yeah.
What would take? What
Ooh.
would take?
Yeah.
You guys
I
hear?
plead the fifth.
Especially when it's moving. Ooh, boy, that's
That's even harder to do.
What?
Or you couldn't see
I
the
waited for you to
steering
say
wheel.
something because you were breaking up.
I'm breaking. Am I breaking up?
It seemed like you were a minute ago.
No, I was
Say something.
talking. I can't remember what I was saying now. Can
yeah.
you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're
Maybe it was
fucking
me.
with I know you are.
No, no.
It's your
I swear to
beauty.
God. I swear to God. I thought it was. I thought you were breaking up.
I'm not sure you believe in God.
We're
I don't
breaking up.
think-
The damper controls busted. We're breaking up.
I
We
don't know.
can rebuild him. We can run faster, jump higher. He's the
Everything's right.
$6 million man.
Everything looks right here.
Yeah, I think you're good. That's just my mistake. Like I said, it's probably just.
I think
I-
I think sometimes when we get two or three people talking, you get one of them will hesitate for whatever reason. I think it's just too much
Too much
You know.
bandwidth.
Hey, Grant.
bandwidth. Yeah.
I agree.
Hey, mate.
Then we go to
You know what I was
using,
going to say yesterday? Oh, too late. You know what I was
There
going
we
to say
go.
yesterday?
What?
Yeah.
No,
Hey, it was just funny about Art's little situation, his little procedure. They did that down my throat, and then I was like, man, I hope they don't use the same camera for both.
Yeah.
You know,
Ooh, it tastes
I hope
salty.
there's a different camera involved here.
Yeah.
I
How do you know what
Can
it
only
tastes
hide.
like, Art?
Mm-hmm.
Depends on
I-
how
Why
many.
does it look airy down
It,
here?
it may be, unless you know what though, it's just like any other industry. They probably have to spend tons of money to have two different ones that are exactly the damn same, but
Yeah,
one is designated for oral, and the other one is designated for
yeah,
arts
just
fairs and
like
stuff.
thermometers.
Huh? Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Come on, it's not like they,
The only difference.
it's not like they pull it out of
Yeah.
art's ass and stick it down your throat.
The
I
only
mean,
difference between both thermometers is the taste.
Yeah, that's right.
Ah,
Mhm.
no, I'm on board, son.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
I'm glad
Have the
they are
different
spending
cameras
extra
for
money.
both.
Yeah.
It's special. It's special. It's especially well protected against the acids of the stomach. Okay, there you go. There's the difference. As if the other one wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Take my fucking money.
And that's why you don't go to cut rate gastrointestinal doctors.
Right. Mhm. Don't get sushi from
Don't go
the
to the cheap
truck
ones.
stop.
Spend the extra money.
Yeah.
Make sure they use two different cameras.
Mhm.
Lloyd, I'd like you to produce the list of inexpensive doctors. By the way,
Mhm.
I'd be willing to give them a shot. Just saying. Is there such
know
a
what? I'm
thing?
bringing
'Cause
my own
I think you
camera.
just said. I just think you said unicorns. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard you say.
Yeah,
Unicorn.
pretty much. Yeah.
Might be the same one that looks down your drain to see where the blockage is in the plumbing.
Preferable.
Yeah.
That's blonde. Take your pocket
Hey, I
snoozers.
got this boroscope on TikTok. $20. Yeah, there we go. I could
Hey,
do my own
there's a
colonoscopy.
TikTok internet business. People need to have these procedures done. They can't afford them. So
Yeah, that's acid.
if they'll let you put this procedure live on the channel,
There you go.
they'll
Yeah.
pay for it. You know what I mean? I think
Just ew.
people would look at that shit. It would do well.
I know they
At
would
least
because ew.
gimmick.
Look, that's
Gimmick.
it.
Yeah.
No, it'd be a gimmick thing at first. Seriously, it'd be a gimmicky thing. It
Is
would
that
balloon
really a
out. Take your money
colonoscopy?
and run. Pump and dump, baby.
Ew.
Yeah, the problem is you'd
Ew.
have some of them
Just make
20-year-olds out there like using one of them $20 boroscopes they bought off of TikTok to do a live demonstration.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, I found your gerbil.
I don't know why I knew, but it was eventually going to happen.
Yeah, I know. Gerbil was gonna have
Acid. Well, here's the thing. No, there's no ass acid. However, yes, you can get ass acid in your colon if you have a leaky. What is it? Duodenum? No.
Yeah.
Duodenum?
Yeah, because I have an
yeah.
ulcer there, and because of that, that is an issue where you get burning down there.
Booty.
Burning asses? Yeah.
People don't normally get
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So yes, that's actually a thing.
Think
Yeah,
about it. There's
burn.
sometimes you eat too spicy of food and
Yeah.
you have that. Yeah.
Well, that's something else.
Ring
You're gonna
of
pass that no matter what.
fire, ring of
You shouldn't be
fire.
passing stomach acid though.
Yeah, it'd be a bit below.
God, you guys are gross.
Thank you so much.
We went off the rails real quick today, too.
Yeah, we did.
You never got on the rails.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
may be
I
it,
mean,
yeah.
thank you for noticing. I mean, it's what we were going for. A little gross, a little off the rails, a
Who
little.
ordered the mini?
Order Mini 5
What the
Pro.
hell are we?
Not me.
I took
1,
my
2, 3, not
scooter
it.
for a ride today. I'm so excited. It's been like 2 weeks. It's rained like every effing day. Plus, I have to do all that work. You know what I mean? So I got to have a little fun today. Say congratulations, Bill. And the weather was nice.
Congratulations, Bill.
You know why I had to do it? Because I bought a bottle of e-juice for my stupid pipe, and I don't know what I did with it. So I went to work and it wasn't in my thing. I said I left it at home. Brand new one. Have to have one. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I have to have one at the house. I know this means nothing to you guys, but I don't like running out because it's my addiction. So anyway, I couldn't find it when I came back. So I had the occasion to uncover the scooty and jump on it and go down to US 1, go get me some vape juice, as a guy in a scooter would need. It's the whole, Right arm. Fine.
Yeah.
That was a good one, actually. And I appreciate that one. That was a good one.
I figured
That was a good
Did- did-
Some
did you
Ripple
wear your
and some
little-
vape juice. There
It's
you go.
definitely,
Did you
it's
wear your
definitely a
little hat
picture.
helmet?
It's definitely a
That's a-
picture. You know,
And Mad
If
Dog
only my
2020 and some
hair was-
vape juice.
if only my hair was long enough to have a ponytail. You know, one of those little little dinky ponytails.
Man
that you see
buns.
these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little dinky pony. Yeah, don't even
Rat
bother
tail?
kind of ponytail. Yeah,
Rat
Yeah, one
tail.
of them little
I
rat
like-
tail things. Yeah.
yeah, they look ridiculous. I'm a tough guy. So anyway, went now, and just now, this is the reason it's popping in my head. Sorry to bore you with this stupid
Yeah.
story, but as I was sitting here, and I couldn't find the other one, and these guys had something in it. Lo and behold, I don't like it. I try. Oh, something new. It's like gingerbread or something. It's just too harsh. So I'm sitting here. I look down. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. We're sitting here at the desk. So when I came in for Artie's thing, I was last minute in the door kind of thing. Probably just popped it there. Got into the. See that? So
Yep.
that's why it came up. This looks interesting. Apricot.
Apricot.
Good for you. It's got all the
Oh,
vitamin
you got
C's and-
apricot. We're just talking about apricot.
It's got all the vitamin C's and stuff in it. You know.
All
Never
right,
tried it
grapefruit.
before. We'll see. Apricot tobacco would be awesome, right, Lloyd?
I actually got some peaches and cream tobacco while I was up in Colorado,
Oh,
and it is very good.
Peaches and cream. It sounds
Yep.
mainly.
You might as well
I mean,
enjoy
I
your
know-
suicide.
there's all different kind of fruit flavored tobacco. I'm sure there's
Yeah.
got to be.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And if not, there should be. Or
If not,
something-
it should be.
there's definitely stuff similar to that. You know.
mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We'll have to look at that. How you making out in your butter rum, whatever the hell that shit is.
I'm doing good. I'm between all of it. I've got plenty to do me for it. That last bag that you got me, that's still got a long way to go on that one. I've just barely because I got the two new ones that Paco bought me up in Colorado, so I'm trying to go across each one and make sure I
Yeah, you
don't
should-
overuse any of them.
It's not about chain smoking or smoking or the addiction. It's like it's just sitting and enjoying a puff
Yeah,
on a pipe.
Enjoying
it,
it, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't
And-
burn through it. If you are burning through it that fast, you might want to.
Yeah, no, it's it lasts
Not a bad-
forever. It really does.
That's good.
So yeah.
Because it happens. This vape.
Can't find
thing,
my camera.
I know it's better
Oh.
than cigarettes, but I do it way more than I would a cigarette. Because it's better. So am I making up the difference? I don't know. Mr. JRCS playing the. All right, sure. I start to read it and you just throw it away.
Dominic
Mhm.
has a woman
Tom,
bun.
you have a bun? You got the little tied off little squirrel, little rat tail thingy going on back
It's
there.
the samurai.
I can
About
see it.
40
on you,
years
man.
ago,
Actually,
I
that might
did.
look kind of cool. I could see it. You got that-
40 years ago, I did.
Did you?
So you're not one of them old goats that just nothing on top and just keep that little ponytail back there just so you
No.
can show you can grow hair.
No.
No, she could just grab the hair on his chest if she was so.
Yeah, all the,
Or his back.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the way my cousin is. He ain't got any hair on top. Good God, he's like every time he has to go in for a EKG or anything, it takes him a half an hour to shave him just to get put
Yeah.
the electrodes
Get a
on.
lawnmower.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I had to have those heart monitors put on when I had my colonoscopy. Oh, the
Yeah.
fun taking that off.
Yeah, I know.
I feel
It's
like
best
the
part.
guy
What are you
in
talking about? It's the best part. And look at the nurse in the eyes while she's doing it.
Yeah,
there you go.
Brenda.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
Ooh, what's this?
Little pain. Hey, you gotta get your.
I can't find my exploration camera. It's driving me nuts now.
Yeah.
You feel like exploring
Sounds
right
like
now?
you're going through your drawers.
No.
You're slamming every drawer in the house.
Nah, it's just a bummer because I had something for this bit you guys were doing about the camera thing.
Oh,
You know, I'm like, oh, I got one somewhere.
I
Oh,
got
well.
my GoPro 7 right here, and my 5 and my 2 SJ cams. I should get my Insta 360 out. Haven't played with that in a long time.
oh, when I was coming back somewhere along the line, or I don't know how I did it, but the glass on the back screen of my whatever the DJI Action, whatever it is, Action
2?
2, yeah,
Yeah.
I busted that screen. I mean, it's still everything lights up. Just the glass broke on it. It's like I don't know how in the hell that happened.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if I had care refresh on that or not.
Just go on your
I mean,
account. What is all this?
yeah, I might need to go check that. Cause I ain't had
You
it,
just
but
go to DJI.
yeah, I'll go do that tomorrow if I remember.
There's nothing to lose. Oh well, I'm gonna give it up.
No, you won't. Mr. J, okay.
Got one of those. I have one of those budget cameras. I can't think of the brand. It's sitting on top of my helmet in the garage, actually. Some
Like Echoes or
1080.
Echo or Acros or Axcos or whatever they're called.
I know Acaso.
Picasso,
Picasso, yeah.
That's what I just did. I just searched for, under $100 cameras. And it's an Acaso. It's kind of fish-eyed. It's 1080p. It's better than nothing. I mean, it came with the same setup. If I was going to put a small GoPro, I could do that, but it is what it is. It was inexpensive and it was an experiment and it worked.
Mhm.
That's all I got. I got shit.
Little old guy sits on top of your helmet and paints a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Lloyd's as a little bird with a tablet and he beaks out the picture.
Here we go. This is my high-tech camera right.
Ah, there you go.
yeah.
My high-tech camera right here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Ooh, baby.
Come on.
What's that, a Vivitar? It looks like a Vivitar.
No, Vivitar for me. This is a GE, I believe.
Oh, my
gee.
bad.
Yeah,
My bad.
What's that?
Oh.
Wait a minute.
I've got an old Nikon Coolpix.
Don't even know how to use the damn thing.
I used to use that for my eBay. I take pictures for my eBay stuff. Now I just use the phone. It's got a perfectly good camera on it. Yeah.
Yep.
And I got an S10 and it takes 5 pictures.
Yep.
Yep.
You're so right, Art.
Mm.
No, but you are right, though. I have a Hasselblad that hasn't seen the light of day in probably 3 years. And I got a Sony, too, that hasn't seen the light of day in 3 or 4 years.
This battery's finally died. This is old, obviously. I bought this at the Walgreens,
Yeah.
It was a 12 megapixel camera. It has a actual physical zoom. This thing comes up, and it works,
Oh.
Still does. It is what it is. I don't use it. But these lithium battery, I put lithiums in it. I don't know how many years ago, and it was just working. They finally just died.
Wow.
No, the little Energizer lithium.
Yeah,
I'm
little.
talking about. They're stupid
Yeah.
expensive. Well, I think it might be
It
worth
takes batteries. That's already wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how about one of these? Yeah, look at that.
Well, I got a
This
battery
is,
charger. I can recharge batteries. It's okay. I can buy rechargeable.
It's an old Canon digital
I just told you
video
the batteries
camera.
been there for years. What do I?
Ooh, Canon. Hey now.
Canon. I threw away my Olympus. It was a 2 megapixel. It was a combination. It also did Polaroid 600. and it had
Oh.
it had this gigantic disc, floppy disk, basically. It
Oh,
wasn't a
yeah.
floppy disk, but
Giggity.
it was a memory
Mhm.
disk, but it was so big, man. I don't think that was. I don't know if it was proprietary Olympus or what, but or probably
Damn.
not. I don't know. It's one of the early versions. It worked though. Took pictures. Had through the lens viewing for taking pics, and I could decide right there. Do you want to print it, and it would come out in Polaroid 600 film, which was
Cool.
handy. Certain.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
When I
it
had
didn't.
my
The memory didn't hold very much. You know what I mean? It's not like it could go wild.
colonoscopy, they found some Polaroids inside there. Oh no, that's hemorrhoids. Okay.
Oh,
I'll pull it.
What a clever turn of phrase! You're a phraseologist,
wow.
aren't
Uh,
you?
You are. You sure you're not a Jewish writer for one of the late night shows?
Right.
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
I'd probably
Oh,
be
whoa,
funnier than Jimmy Kimmel.
whoa, whoa, whoa! You said late night people.
Mhm.
See the twist I just did there?
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
aw. That's what you get when you don't take care of stuff.
I could
I
be
just
the
remember that I
tall
looked at
Murray
this while I was.
Amsterdam.
What was these things? Fine pics, baby.
Yeah.
Fuji.
Mhm.
These
I
are
had one
crap.
of those.
I
Yep.
got some old,
Yeah.
really old Canon in the garage. Used to belong to my grandfather. 35 millimeter.
I'll just throw it away.
All mechanical. Huh? I don't know. It's in a box.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Oh,
Yeah.
That doesn't look
you got
good.
these calories there. All right. Use your
Yeah.
brass brush in there, scrape all that corrosion off. Yep.
Wow.
Dump those
Here's
batteries
the most
out.
interesting part.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's got that
Olympus.
SD card in it. One of these goofy
Olympus.
XD style ones too.
Oh,
One
Olympus.
gigabyte. That's how
Wow.
old this
1
is.
gigabyte. Wow.
That's a big deal. Like a 1 gig. Probably the biggest
Mhm.
card I could buy at the time. 1 gig.
Yeah,
I wonder
that's
what's
a
on
big
here.
one
I'm never
photo.
gonna know. Yeah, really. Well, no, because the megapixel count was so low, it probably
Oh,
would
yeah.
take a bunch of photos. Really, it's probably 4 megapixel camera, if that
Yeah.
even.
If that, yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Mhm.
Well, we did this a while back when we were all looking for cameras. I found a video camera, and I went on there, and it turned out I had a recording from Christmas back. Oh, I think when it must have been close to 17 years ago.
Oh, wow.
That I yeah.
Wow.
So yeah.
And the camera I
And
have in the garage is all mechanical. So, I mean, what
Yeah.
about batteries? There's no batteries in that one.
Hey, Warren.
You know, any battery
My
would be
bad.
an attachment for a flash. It's old camera.
5.1 megapixels. Yeah.
State of the art, baby.
Yeah.
5.4.
5.1. Woo!
12.2 megapixels right here in my hand, man. Yeah.
2 megapixels. Yeah.
What a deal. We laugh. It works, doesn't it?
This one ain't gonna work. It might work if I put a bunch of effort in it, but
Oh, yeah. Just get you a little, mix you up with just a little bit of baking soda and put it on a Q-tip. Pull those batteries out and then just very gently start working, delete, rubbing that on there.
If that bled onto any of the boards on the inside of that, it's
Well, that's true too. Yeah, it'd be shot if it got into
you
any
might
of the
have
boards.
you might
but-
have an issue there. But it might be all right.
yeah,
Might-
for what? Just so I can read that SD card? Because I'm not going to use that camera.
Well, no,
You need to know
I
what
would
the
want
SD
megapixel.
card.
Gotta get a reader.
That'd be the
I had to
only
actually-
reason I would wanted to get it to fire up, just so I could see what's on that SD card. That would be it.
Yeah, but you could put that in any computer with
no.
an SD reader. No,
That's an XD card. I don't have an XD card reader. They had their own
Oh.
format back in the day.
Yeah.
There used to be like 4 formats. Sony had the Magic Stick. Fuji and Olympus had the XD card, and then there was an ubiquitous, SD card.
Right.
And it feels like there was one more, CFast cards. The CFast cards, I believe, was another one too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's inside this camera right
Yeah.
there.
I got some of the Sony memory sticks too.
Well, mine had the memory stick too in it, and I had to actually order a reader for it because,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
it cost me like
Yeah, because
$7.
yeah, but there again,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Say
look, pretty
good night.
good
I can probably
quality.
got 20.
This has got a
John.
SanDisk 8. God damn it! It's SanDisk Ultra, 8 gig little card in this
8
adapter.
gig?
Wow.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Wow.
It's rocking. That's still
8 gig,
usable.
yeah.
Come on, you laugh, but it's still
Yeah.
usable, man. Yeah.
You can still use that. I'm not sure for what, but you could.
Well, you could take pics with it. It takes video.
Oh shit! So I get for throwing this camera now. There's parts everywhere.
I tell you, there's something to be said. I use my phone for everything, like everybody else does. To not pulling it out of your pocket as much as we do, because they're expensive and they're a real pain in the ass. Even if they're covered and you're getting them replaced, because you got your old light, got everything on there.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
maybe not use it as the everything fucking device, and have a camera, have a whatever. I don't know.
Nope. I'm just kidding.
Just keep yanking it out of your pocket and dropping it on the floor. I mean, I smashed up one, and that's exactly what I did. It kind of caught on the pants coming out of the pocket,
Yep.
and pulled out of my fingertips and went face down in the cragginess of the pavement in the parking lot.
Okay. I thought you would have toilet.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. So
Craggy.
besides that, I'm not a glass breaker. I'm not sure how people
Glass
do that.
breaker.
Every time they yank that bitch out,
You're
you're
right.
taking
Glass breaker.
Dream taker.
Dream taker.
But people who it doesn't matter if it's their new phone or the phone they had 2 years ago, they always have a crack in their phone. I've seen people like that.
And they're the ones with band-aids on their fingertips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, ouch. Ouch.
My wife's funny. She's like, my screen cracked. I think I need a new phone. She's kind of upset. Until I told honey, it still works though. We'll keep using it, honey. That's the code. That's the cover. That's the thing. What do you call the protector that we put on it? It developed a crack. He said, "Oh, they're no good. I don't want them on there." I said, "No, it cracked. So your phone didn't. Phone was fine. Not a scratch on it. So it did its job. Now she doesn't like them. That's. I got to talk her back into.
Yeah.
it. Although, I'll
I
tell you
just
what,
noticed.
do you guys use phone protectors? Do you use screen protectors?
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah, I do.
Nope.
Yep.
I have on my watch too.
Yeah, do you?
Matter of fact,
That's a smart thing to do. Yeah.
I just noticed. Today I just noticed that I must have dropped it yesterday or something and cracked that. That. But usually
This
when I
is
get
my
these,
phone
you see
protector.
with 3 or 4 of those because I guess they know you're going to break those.
What I'm talking about, I'm sorry, Lloyd. Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about too. But that's
Yeah.
So you're a cracked phone guy. Okay, I get it. It's all right.
Well, just it's always this.
Cracker.
It's always this
He's a
lens.
cracker.
Yeah. I'm a cracker. That's it.
Here's a blast from the past.
Lloyd cracked his
Oh,
phone
yeah.
and he don't care.
Old Sony.
Lloyd cracked his phone and he don't care. It's nice. I wish I could find that damn camera.
It's old.
You'd be impressed.
About 20. It's about 15 years old, I'd say.
That camera I have in the garage is from like 1973 or 1974 or something like that. Something like that. I can't recall. It was my grandfather's phone. Not phone, camera. So I think it's got a little value. I do. Especially, in a box in the bottom shelf, shoved in the corner in my garage. I'm sure it's in pristine condition right now. Yeah. Nobody's
Yeah, my youngest son just bought a medium format.
Huh?
It was my youngest son just bought an old medium format.
Olympus?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the you look through it, and you can look out that
Yeah,
direction like
it's a reflex
the
camera.
stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I forgot what it's one of the name brands. It's not one of the. It's not one of the
Mamiya.
Russian
Olympus.
knockoffs.
Mamiya or Rico. It's got
I
two
think it was.
lenses.
Fuji.
I think it was the Mamiya.
Yeah.
That's
Medium
brown, ain't it?
format though.
No, that's Italian. It's
Yeah,
Mamma
they
Mia.
made a
Mamma Mia.
medium form. Yeah.
Did
They
they?
kind of look
Let me
like a
Rico
Hasselblad.
did, right?
Yeah, I know Rico did.
Hasselblad's.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Hasselblad's medium format. I should go get it.
Yep.
I haven't looked at it in forever.
Mhm.
Nope, it didn't turn on. Like, nope. Nope.
Dominic, something fell in your pool back there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Someone's drowning back
What?
there.
Yeah.
Looking like a toddler walked in, stepped into your pool, Dominic. You might want to check that out.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, God. You're laughing and joking. It is to laugh.
That's so funny until somebody loses a toddler.
Yeah.
Again.
It's all fun and games.
It's all
It's
fun
all
and
fun and games. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
Ladies
a
and
Rico
gentlemen,
Flex.
and those and our detractors in the audience, that was a joke, by the way. We're
Yeah.
just being funny. For the most part, we're just being funny.
Yo, F your kids. No, just kidding.
I'm going to sound anti-kids. I was talking about it's good that you live more than 200 feet from a schoolyard. Now you got that little joke, that thing going on. Got to watch the trip.
I know, right?
And I'm continuing to talk about it, which is even adding. That's it. We're gonna show up in the wrong searches.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
And don't forget to leave a super chat for Bill.
People don't
Yeah.
want to do that.
Super chat or a super sticker. Yeah, stickers.
Okay.
I like stickers. Yes, I do. Stickers.
Oh no!
There's a thunderstorm around here.
They're gonna
Yeah,
throw
dude.
money at me now.
And become a member of Bill's channel. Oh,
Play
thanks,
with a member.
Dominic, for becoming a member to my channel. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you're all right, buddy.
Bill's like the second longest member of my channel. He's like 40 something months.
No, it's
Something
over
like that.
40. It's over 48 now. It's like 50.
Yeah.
Something like
I
that.
think Big Water Aerials is 52 months right now.
Who?
Did you say Bill's the second longest member on your channel?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Whoa.
Not to you.
Not to you.
I knew where that was going. Yeah,
No, just goddamn it, come on. Somebody lay this up
I
for
like
me.
when things circle around like that. That was a good job. Well done. Oh, look
I'm like,
at
what the
somebody giving me
hell?
money now. Don't beg for money. People will give willingly. We don't do that.
Yeah, give willingly, damn it.
Thank you. All right, let me here
Who's
we
willing
go.
less?
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Appreciate it.
Money. Charlie, help out. Shout out. Yeah. Who gave that? Mr. JRC. You're the man.
Yeah, I knew you could handle that for me, Artie. Thank you.
Art is an expert. I'll have you know.
He is. And he's got twice as many
He's the king.
subscribers as I do. So, at least,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How many you got now? What do you got now?
I'm closing in on 5,200.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jumping. Like 3. Well, let me
Yep.
see.
yeah. 'Cause he was like,
850K views
Not
now.
quite 3 times, but you're getting there. It's
well,
pretty good.
you've jumped up in membership because there for a while you were kind of stagnated there at what about 3,500?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how much did that cost
I
you?
think it's all
one
those
video-
shorts.
Yeah.
How much did that
Well,
cost you?
that one video got me 300 subscribers.
Just a couple of
Oh, look at this. Willingly. Okay, it's tough.
Oh, you got another super
All right.
chat.
Thank you.
Hey,
Very nice.
congratulations, Bill.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Mr. J.
You too.
Yeah. Cha-ching.
Actually,
Willingly. Isn't there a
Jimbo
poem
shirt
about a
closing.
willingly? Jimbo shirt closing my business still.
Okay, Jim. Jim Beauchart is counseling me on propriety.
that's definitely the pot calling the kettle black. Yeah, pot the kettle.
Either one of those guys is welcome to come in here and share their
Oh yeah.
glad tidings and wisdoms, with us.
Yeah.
Two of our favorites, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Well,
Yeah, right behind liver and chitlins.
Yep. And Scrapple. Don't forget Scrapple. Yeah.
Hominy. Oh,
Hominy.
God.
Ooh,
I hate
great.
hominy.
Ooh.
Lamb fries.
Yeah.
Oh,
Calf fries
hominy.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, calf fries, Rocky Mountain oysters. Yeah.
Ooh, Rocky Mountain oysters. I like those.
Oh yeah.
I'm nuts about them.
White people. Blood sausage and whatnot. Oh.
I saw a
Mm.
meme this week, and it made perfectly good sense. They talk about, they what is it? Almond milk and soy milk. They're not milk. Milk comes from a mammal. But what they are is their
it's
nut
juice.
juice and bean juice.
It's nut juice. Doesn't
Yeah.
it feel better?
Exactly.
Hey, have a nice
Nut juice
cold
and bean-
glass of nut juice. There you go.
Yeah. That's what I give my girlfriend. Oh, that's what she said. No, she didn't.
It just sounds better.
Not to
You
you.
can't finish your
Hey,
own joke, jerk face.
I mean, milk of the poppy. Poppy's not a mammal, although there are people named Poppy. I've met them.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But you have milk of the poppy. I mean, it's just a reference to
Hi, Poppy.
white, creamy milk of human kindness,
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
Poppy.
milk of magnesium.
Mhm.
And we've hit the gutter again.
Sorry,
Mhm.
How about them drones?
I milked
How
that.
about them drones? Yeah.
I was
How
milking. I
about
was
them
milking that whole.
drones?
I was milking that whole thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How about drones? We can talk
You know-
about drones.
God.
Speaking of drones, I mentioned this maybe once, very much in passing. Tom traded me a hard drive for the Neo at
Right.
the Northeast meetup, and
I
I
remember
gave
you
it to
saying
a coworker. And boy, I tell you what, this dude loves that stupid little drone. Absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
I mean, he thinks it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Oh,
And it's all about perspective. For him, it's the greatest drone he's ever seen. It's awesome. Oh my God, you
Yeah.
can fly it with your phone and you can just launch
So,
it. You don't have to
Did he
use a
ever have
controller.
Did he ever have a drone before?
Yes. He's had
Oh, he
drones
did.
before.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. But he just thought, I think that it's underappreciated, including by me. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
But if you think about the Neo, it is ridiculous how versatile it is.
yeah.
If he's
You
having
know what I mean? It's
fun,
ridiculous.
if he's having fun with it, then that's all that matters, man.
That's
You
all
guys
that
gotta
matters. But yeah, he loves this
if you-
thing. And I'm just saying, it's all about perspective. And it is the most versatile drone made. I don't think you can name a drone that could be operated in more ways than the Neo.
Mhm.
I don't think there is one because
Which
you can
controllers
use it.
does it work with?
Let's see, the RC2, the RCN3, the RCN2. I think the RCN2. I'm not sure. Anything
And
that's
the
OcuSync 4.
R2D2.
The RC Pro 2.
OcuSync 4. Yeah, the Pro 2. No, I haven't seen that update yet. So I heard somebody say that it can be technically if you use it as a phone, just like I could the RC Pro. I could fly the Tello with the RC Pro, but I would have to set it up like it's a phone. But it the goggles N3s.
Mhm.
The goggles, the wand. I don't know.
Right,
It's probably
the
just the wand
joystick.
3.
You do
We're not
that
the
real
wand 2.
good.
Yeah, the joystick. Yep.
Yeah.
The stupid controller, the FPV controller too, or whatever it is. I mean, it's just ridiculous. How many different ways it can be flown. You know what I mean? So,
But he's crazy.
Hey.
It's a good drone. It's a DJI drone. It's going to do it's going to do what it's supposed to do.
Chris,
Probably
Chris.
all of the time. And it's new to him. You know what I mean? So he's just enjoying the shit out of it right
Hello,
now.
nephew.
So
yeah, he loves the stupid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that's
walks
great.
through the office with it. He's a
It's a new
salesman.
toy,
He walks
too,
through the
don't forget.
office with it, following him.
Yeah. Well, it's a new toy too. He's having fun with it. That's cool.
Yeah, he walks through the office with it, following him around all the time.
I did that with a Tello.
It's great.
You can do follow me with a Tello.
Well, with a third-party app?
Yeah. Yeah. What did I have? Oh God, I don't know. It was the big one. If anybody had a third-party app, it was this app, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
It didn't just do Tellos. They had apps for other. They also had hacked versions for other drones as well back then.
Oh yeah, I know. I think I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Whenever DJI would open up the APK,
yeah.
And then they would rip it open, and then their software would
Not
work.
drone deploy.
But they threw follow me in, and I actually used it for my Mini 2. I think once upon a time, and it because their software had a software based follow me.
Litchi. I think Mark said it too, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Richie.
Yeah, Litchi. Yeah.
Yeah, Litchi.
Well, that's not what I use for the Tello, but the Tello, it's like that though. It was like a
Oh,
I forget what it's called. I don't know.
there was another one that was real big.
It made marrying the controller to it because I had the game controller. What the
Oh yeah, what was that? The
thing would actually hold my phone. I flew it like a regular drone. Yeah, it was a game controller with the phone holder.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it was pretty cool. For a little thing that you couldn't breathe on without knocking it out. No wind at all. Forget it.
That's one of the first.
Forget about it.
Just forget about it. But I had fun.
That's one of the first prizes I ever gave away on my show.
It was stable as can be, huh? You what?
That was one of the Tello was one of the first prizes I gave away. I think Rick Halber bought it, sent it to me along with a controller.
Yeah,
a game
I
controller.
got one of those. Yeah,
And a kid up in Canada won it,
That's the
and I sent it to him. And but yeah,
Yeah,
Cost me.
wireless controller. So you hook up,
yeah, Bluetooth. Yeah,
through the.
Yep.
Did you do Bluetooth or wireless?
it's Bluetooth. Yep.
Bluetooth, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, because you Bluetooth this to your phone technically.
Yep.
And your phone is Wi-Fi to the drone.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know.
Just turned it on.
I gave it away. Mike has it. Shit.
One of the
second
twins?
meetup, the third meetup. It was a whole kit. It was. I actually had a case for it and everything. For that Tello.
Cool.
That held the controller and the power pack and the extra blades. I had a shit ton of extra blades that I never used because it's not like you were smashing it up. And the batteries, the extra batteries, and blah blah blah. It was Mike, Arizona. Was it him? Mike
Oh
from
yeah,
Arizona?
Mike Kelly.
Yeah.
He just had a birthday. Yeah.
That's right. He did.
Happy
Didn't he?
It's Ariel.
I could be remembering it wrong. I don't think it was Dusty. I don't know. Somebody won it and they gave it to their kid, so it was fine. 'Cause that's what they're for, really. Nothing wrong with that. Nice, cheap beginner little toy. This seems kind of cool. Then you see a real one. I mean,
Yeah.
even a mini anything is going to seem amazing compared to that thing,
Yeah.
So and they're
Yep.
off to the races, Mini anythings are pretty amazing. This hobby evolved pretty damn fast, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. From my perspective, I would say you're absolutely right. From where I started to what's going on now. Batteries must be
No,
down.
we're all old enough that it's easily from nothing till now, let alone, people were messing around with them till now. Yeah, I mean, we were kids. There was no drones. I don't even think the military had them when I was a kid.
No, but RC helicopters and stuff.
Yeah, they were pretty popular. We had them. I had them in high school.
It was all control
Yeah.
line.
That was a while ago. In
The little red schoolhouse.
1975.
You went to school with Laura Ingalls.
Oh fuck! That was 50 fucking years ago. It was 50 years ago. I had that Futaba 6-channel. Oh
Wow.
my gosh!
Yep. I think I've got one
Control.
sitting
It was
around
a
the
big
house
deal
somewhere.
having 6 channels back then, in such a neat package. Nice little pack. Yeah, looks like just like they do
Nice
now.
package, baby.
Maybe a little.
Yeah,
bit.
nice little package.
Nice little package, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
58 sexual years ago as well.
It was only 14, so I think it was 15. So almost 50, 49 years. Because when I turned 16, I wanted a car, and I ended up selling my rig, and I bought a car.
That's what my son did with all of his RC cars, all of our RC cars.
17, so maybe it's 48 years ago. I'm sorry, what? Is that what he did? Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Getting around is important.
Well,
Especially what I
part
did
of it,
too.
the place.
I moved from Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey, which is a square mile with 15,000 people. It's residential, but it's everything is you can walk to anything. You know what I mean? It's right in New York. It's in Northeast New Jersey, New York area, like that. Now you still wanted a car anyway, but if you live there, you could survive without one pretty well. So then I moved out to West Milford Township, New Jersey, which is like like lower New York State, eastern Pennsylvania. It's that corner of the state in Passaic County. And everything is miles away. You have to have a car. You absolutely have to. So that was that. And got my first Mustang.
I'm a real first Mustang.
The blue one I used in the background with my brother and me.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was my first one.
What year was that? What year model?
68.
Oh,
68.
good year. Good year.
68.
Not
Maybe
bad.
still
Is that when you were born?
Yeah, I was
67.
born in 68.
Oh, were you?
Really? I know you were younger than me. Oh, wow. Who would have thunk it?
67 and 68 are both nice. Are my favorite years, actually. 67 was the first year they put a collapsible steering column in, which was a good maneuver, so that your steering column didn't impale you on impact.
Probably forced them to do it, though.
Aside from that, there was other things. They were just styling. It was a little heavier. It was a little safer. It was just I just liked them. I think they looked better. And then at 68, same thing. And I had one of each. Yeah, wrecked them both. No, I wrecked one.
Chris,
Somebody wrecked the other one for me. People are helpful.
Chris, try a different cable, but I don't think that's the problem. Unless your USB port, I'm sure you're using the same USB port you've always used. So that shouldn't be the problem, but I would try a different USB port and I would try a different cable just for shits and giggles. Unless you've had an update, then maybe your USB port's been reallocated. That's the only thing I can. Otherwise, passports are. Sorry, man. Western Digital.
I'm using one. It's been working for years. I don't know.
I have one over there that's on my network, and it works. It's 4 terabyte, and it works just great.
No, I don't even know. It might be a Seagate. I may have just lied to you. No, it's in my.
Yeah, so he tried a different USB. And rebooted. That's bad.
And rebooted.
Did you go to Western Digital's website? Don't they have a recovery program? I know Samsung does.
The computer's not recognizing it, so it's not going to do anything. It's not going to know it's there. The system has to recognize that it's there. It could be the controller board went bad on it. You know what you can do? You can open them up and take the drive out if you're handy to save your
Put it in a
data.
different case.
I was getting
back. And I'm back.
Where the hell did you
Even
go?
though I didn't realize you were
I
gone.
don't know.
You
Yeah,
were
I
I ain't
gone.
either.
I ain't gonna lie. I had no idea that Art was gone.
We didn't.
My
Thank
my
Sorry, Art.
stupid
God.
ring light covers his square up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
too
just
funny.
wow. That's
Oh, he was gone.
Two
I'm
bars.
looking at
Yeah.
the replay on YouTube. And he was gone.
What
Yeah.
happened, Art?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just lost connection, and I'm like, well, where did everybody go? It was just me and Bill's background. I didn't see the rest of you guys, and then I disappeared, and then all you guys started coming up, and I wasn't there. And I'm like, what the heck? What's going on?
And like you had an internet glitch there.
Yeah,
Mm,
yep.
mm.
Could be
The gods of YouTube gave us a break.
oh
Gave
yeah,
us a
it's
break for a moment there. Anyway,
Yeah.
typically, I mean, it could be the drive itself, but typically with those things, if something happens, the controller boards go on them. I mean, you can hope if the data on it's important to you. If you're not handy like that, you can find somebody who could do that. They could crack that open and connect that drive a different way, to an actual
Ooh,
PC.
ooh,
If the data is
ooh.
important, what?
yes, Horshack.
My last dealings with Western Digital, they used to have a warranty process, and they had a rather lengthy data recovery warranty on their hard drives, and because they also own SanDisk, and I know that back in the day, anyway, you could send one in, and they would recover your data for you.
Cool.
I could check that out.
Yeah, you might want to look into that too. Because
Light
it's humming and
comes on
everything, huh? So it's
and
forgotten the words. Damn.
No, it sounds like it sounds like the drive is that's old. You just told us it's a mechanical drive, by the way. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's an older drive there,
Yeah.
Haas. Um,
I tell you, the
chances
fighters
are
are
the drive
cactus.
is working. I'll bet you had, just like anything else, it's little microcircuitry, little art
Or
time. Over
you,
time, the resistors start to lose their
or
resistance.
Windows doesn't recognize it, and you have to go
Yeah, yeah.
into
Well, go ahead. Go into where?
you have to go in and there's
What,
in
manually tell when it's
settings.
there? If
Yeah.
it doesn't see it, that's not going to work. It's
Oh,
not going to work. That's going to be set up as a faux drive. If at best you'd save it to another drive space on your computer.
right,
It's
right.
yeah, not that
Mm-hmm.
old. No external power.
Oh,
Okay, so it's all right. Just USB. Yeah, I got one right here. Matter of fact,
yeah,
right.
There's warranty.
just USB. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got one of those. Where is that little
Yeah,
puppy?
it's not that old, huh?
Just uses USB.
Well,
I got one of these.
that's okay, and there's nothing wrong with for a backup drive to be a mechanical drive. There's nothing wrong
Yeah.
with them. Keep them
I
away
don't
from
know
magnets.
it might be a 256 or maybe a 500 in there. I don't know.
I got a
Could
5
be a
terabyte. I have
125.
5 terabyte with my passport backup.
Aha.
I should get another one just in case.
Yeah, I probably
No
should get
time
another
limit,
one
does it
too.
say?
Huh?
Well, sometimes it's
Oh,
good to
there it
back up
is.
the backup. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause then you're backed up.
Yeah.
That's cloud storage, baby. That's the
There is
only
there is
positive
that.
thing about cloud storage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you need an awful lot of it for if you're doing things like videos and stuff. I mean, I think the
Yeah.
average user can use it a lot better than we can. That's a lot of storage, and you got to pay. You got to pay
Yeah.
your way. Sometimes, I mean, I like the idea. I'm in old school. I like the idea of having physical storage, but you got to be smart about it. You got to back up your backup. And if you do
Mm-hmm.
that, then the chances of losing everything at once is pretty slim. You know what I mean? So there is that. Get yourself up a little,
Hey, Larry.
because it can be tiny now. You get a little box this big, and it'll store
Yeah, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
drives in it, and you got yourself a little backup server.
Oh, and
TJ.
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 Well,
Mr.
never mind.
Google.
Hey,
They no longer they don't cover data. Just so you know.
Okay.
They don't.
Nope.
Well, he might be able to find a local shop that
Somebody will
can
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee
I'll
it.
tell you what, you
You
might
have
be
to decide how
surprised.
important
Sometimes
it
there
is.
was a time you take them apart, and it's just something they pressed into a regular drive, just like a little
Yeah.
adapter. You pull it out, and
Yeah.
then it'll just plug into a regular
Mhm.
cable. And I think they started getting smarter than that. They started
SATA.
wiring, hardwiring stuff on. But somebody who does it for a living can identify what those pins are, and still zoom it up and get what they need off it. Or they'll have another drive. They'll have a controller board from another drive. They'll pop it in, you know, if that's what they do for a living.
Did you try disk management, Chris? According to our good friends at Google, but how can it can't get into your disk management
No,
if it's not seeing it?
no, the system's
So
not seeing
I'm
it.
not sure. Yeah, it's not seeing it at all. So I don't know.
I mean, if you
He-
if you, if you boot up into BIOS, does it see it, or is your BIOS even modern enough to see USB drives? It should be. They
Mm.
have been for 15 years, 18
It
years.
tried
Finally got Donald on here.
So see, if it's
Oh my God.
if it's not in your BIOS, then
Yeah,
Is it?
Windows
Is
is
it
going to
a
create
RAID?
it.
mud.
Has he
You
Hi,
know,
tried
guys.
and even
tried
if it's straight
with
USB and it doesn't have to, if USB doesn't see it, you can't running any no matter what software you run, it's not going to see it
Nope.
because
Yeah,
the
try another
operating system,
computer
the
is what
operating
I would
system
do,
doesn't
of
see it.
course.
How critical was the
Program.
data?
Yeah, that's
I
my
think
question too. How critical is the
it's not going to
data?
get the
Because,
information about your drives from anywhere different than your operating system does.
I mean, they'll charge you, but there are places that can recover it. When they downsized, and were getting rid of my editing position over at the cable company, they wanted me to move over all the video from one hard drive, like RAID system, into another RAID system,
Yeah.
and we had two drives fail at once.
Oh.
And
Ooh.
it's got
Oh.
redundancy, but that's for one drive. Two drives failing at once, you're pretty much screwed. But we were
Yeah.
able to just pull all the drives, mark them, and then just ship the drives off to the place. We didn't have to send the RAID unit over at all, just the housing. Just sent the drives off, and they can go on, read the data sector by sector, however they do it. I don't know how they do it, but
Yeah,
we're
no,
able
right.
to rebuild and
Unless you wipe a
reconfigure the
drive,
RAID.
unless you wipe a drive, and especially parts where you may have deleted it or even formatted it, but you haven't written over it yet,
Haven't done
it's
DID.
still
Yeah.
there. Unless you
Yeah.
write zeros to unless you write zeros to it, it's
Yeah.
still there.
Mhm.
But
The
anyway,
DID format.
interesting stuff actually.
I
Right.
still,
I used to play with software like that. I've helped restore files for people back in the past.
I
Back
would
when it
still
was
check
easier.
the cable, because I've had that happen where the cable will
Well,
still
he says
power on, but it
it
won't.
powers up, and you can hear the drive running.
Yeah.
So, but you're right. Still
So
could be the
Yeah.
cable.
yeah, it could be the
Mhm.
cable because I've had that happen, and I ended up switching the cables. Like, well, what the
The
hell?
power lines could be working, but
Uh,
whatever line
Yeah,
for dad is not.
the
Is not.
data side might not be working. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
our cable, not a date.
crack
Ray,
It's
crack
worth,
the
it's
Ray,
worth a try. But again,
Right.
it can be done. You can open that bitch up,
you
put
can
it in the
crack the
board.
case, and they make the little docks where you can just crack the case and shove it over into a dock and
Yeah.
just
A dock
bypass.
or into a
Yeah.
port on your actual PC. But and I
Right.
said that earlier. But what they've done is on some of them I've seen when I've taken them apart is they've got some proprietary bullshit where it's just wires that are coming off that are soldered to
Mhm.
something that's not a non-standard connector. So you'd have to identify all those solder points to be able
Yeah.
to know how to connect to that thing.
Mhm.
And there's not two or three of them. There's quite a few. You know. So you got to decide, is it worth it for you to figure that out and do it yourself for
Mhm.
next to nothing,
Mhm.
or to pay somebody that does it for a living?
Yeah.
And actually, again, what I keep saying is they have little controller boards on it. I would try that first.
Mhm.
And a company that does it for a living, you know what? They're going to have some. They just pop it in, or they'll get one. You could buy another identical drive, then you'll have two.
Mm.
One that doesn't work and one that does. But you'll have all your data.
Yep.
How about that? That was
What-
actually pretty.
What's that, Lon? It looks like a
Pretty good
glorified lightsaber.
Hmm.
Hello,
It is.
TJ. Hello, Ray Kelly.
No, I was kidding. No, it's a freaking monopod. I was
Monopod.
when I was looking for my stupid. What do they call those cameras that you use to stick down stuff? Like in
Inspection
in an
camera,
Explorer.
Like a
Yeah, like
something-
an inspection camera. When I was looking for my inspection camera. I just
exploratory
found
camera,
this crap.
No, it's
Endoscope.
something
Horoscope.
scope.
endoscope. Yeah, that's another good one.
Endoscope.
Endoscope, yeah.
horoscope.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's another
Doesn't
good
an
one.
endoscope go in your and scope your end? Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, that's
Actually,
right.
it's funny because the endoscope goes
What I
in
had.
beer.
Mhm.
End over endoscope.
Yeah.
And just the end, and then we have the horoscope because Lon wants to make sure
Yeah.
that you only use one for one side and one for the
Yeah.
other. This was
Mm.
discussed
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, that makes perfect
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've wanted one of those for a while. I've been when you're working on cars and stuff, being able to see
Oh,
inside your cylinders and you pull your plugs, being able to look inside.
Yeah.
Hey, it comes in handy. It's just other things besides that, but you drop a tool or a piece or something. Where the hell is it?
Yeah.
it's got a little light on it and a hook. It's got a little hook on it too. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What do they call those?
like an
My
inspection
son's
camera,
got-
I guess.
Yeah, my son's got one out in the garage. I can go look and see what it's labeled if you really want to know.
I'll find out in a minute.
No.
Yeah.
It's called something. I can't think of what it is. It's on a long
Yeah.
dealio and it's
Yeah.
No, we had it right. We had
semi-rigid.
it right. We had it right. It's called
Endoscope?
they're called endoscopes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Got one somewhere. It's like 10 foot long or something.
Yep.
And they're all different prices. You don't have to get an expensive one if you just want to inspect stuff. Not try to make it a video, not try to make a video for YouTube. You don't have to go nuts. They got them to where they're just an attachment for your phone too. I hear they don't work that good though.
I just said mine.
Oh,
just
that's what I got. It works pretty good.
Yeah.
It works okay. Not great.
Borescopes.
It was good for what I'm using it for. You know what I mean? I was using it to inspect a tower, a door tower. It's a long story, but we had a guillotine door, wooden app name too. It fell on this guy and crushed him. So I had to go in and do a investigation to see what happened. And it's like an 18-foot tall tower, and it only had 2 openings. So you can only go, you can only see so far up it. So I had to.
Did it kill the guy?
I used that camera to.
Did it kill the guy?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He was standing underneath a 17,000-pound door smoking a cigarette
Yeah, that would do it.
when
yeah.
it let go. Yeah, when it let go. Yeah.
That just goes to show you smoking kills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got the final word here according to Mr. AI. A borescope is generally used for inspecting machine. I want to educate my audience here. Machinery, pipes, and engines in industrial settings, offering a rigid or flexible design with a wider field of view. While an endoscope is specifically designed for clinical use, interacting with the internal body, tissues, and is characterized by its flexibility, finer diameter, and ability to vibrate on command. No, that's not it. Ability to accommodate micro instruments for surgical procedures. Okay. Anyway,
Where did Don go?
horoscope.
He said
He
he lost
lost
connection.
Connection.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. And they got
Not
cool
the
ones,
first
too,
one
where you
tonight.
can control the end of the camera. Like you could be in there like a foot and a half, and then from up here, it's got wires basically, and you can make the camera look left and right, and conversely turn it. You go like this, and then you can make it look up and down. You only need
Giggity.
2 directions. But
Turn it down. Make it point
kinda
down.
cool.
Yes, down. Oh, sorry. Down. Up now. Up. Point it up. Oh yeah.
Oh, you hit the spot.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Artie, please. Don't encourage him.
On Amazon, they've got one.
Oh. I'm
They
saving
call it
that.
both a borescope and an endoscope, so I guess you could use it.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess if you chose
I mean,
to.
I know I saw them
He's
called
back.
endoscopes, and they were for sale for working on vehicles.
There's Don.
And I
He's
just went with the
back.
description.
Welcome back.
I guess
Welcome back. Welcome back.
guess
Welcome
these.
back.
Oh, thank God, Artie's here. These people can name their product whatever they want, can't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've
You know,
always
the
liked to
shit
have one.
shows. Mm,
What?
yeah. No, go ahead.
Huh?
Yeah.
What? That would be interesting. Here's something interesting. I take the endoscope, borescope, phlegmatoscope, whatever the fuck scope it is, and I attach it to my helmet. And I figure out a way to stream that video while I'm riding the motorcycle. You know, I think I'd probably be frightening, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was-
That tunnel vision.
Yes. It'd be strange.
The view of the typical Floridian driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Nah, I guess that wouldn't be exciting at all, would it?
Oh, it
I
might
don't
be.
know.
Try it.
Well, I'm not sure. Would it be tunnel vision? What's the effective focal length on it? Because usually those are wide. So like I've got
You're
this
right. You're
little
right. It might be.
probe
Now you say that.
lens, and it's a long lens, and it's a small little thing at the end there, but it's I think it's 24 millimeter. So
They actually mention it in the descriptions of these things. Like here's a Klein tool horoscope. Klein used to be a pretty good product. I don't know about now. Here we go. Does it tell us? 9 millimeter camera. How about that? Yeah.
9.
Crikey.
I was gonna say
640 by 480. Yeah.
there, yeah. But, usually that it's a wide angle of
This is
vision.
a $40 unit, so let's find a better one. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one I was looking at here is a cheap one. It's $36, and that includes the monitor, and
Okay.
it's a
Oh, wow.
yeah, it's a yeah. Point 0 or 0.8 to 3.1 inch is the focal range on that. Whatever the hell that means.
It does tell you the millimeter lens usually. Like this one I just looked at. It sounded better for a minute, but it's an 8 millimeter lens. I think it claims to be 1080p.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1080p.
that's where
is
this
right.
one is. Yeah.
A Vivor. Apparently,
Ooh.
Vivor is a thing. So come up a lot under this search.
Vivo. Yeah, comrade, we have Vivo camera.
Yeah.
Camera Vivo for you.
It probably comes up a lot because it's a Timu camera.
They sponsor it. That's why they're sponsored. They pay Amazon to bring them up all the time. It's annoying, quite frankly.
What I think is funny is on Amazon, you'll see you go looking for an item and they'll bring up these ones, Amazon's choice, and then you click on it and it says, warning, this product is often returned. I'm thinking,
Oh,
well, then
no.
why is it it's like, really? You're
You know
recommending
what? I
something
don't
that gets
know
returned all the
you see that shit, and I think it's the customers more than anything. They just buy the wrong fucking thing. 4.3. Here's all right. We went with Milwaukee Tools. We'll see if we get a little better quality here.
Just kidding.
Again,
Start a Milwaukee
back in the day.
argument.
Oh, it's a 720.
So would a gastroscope be a version of an
I don't know.
endoscope
I
then?
imagine.
Yeah,
I would
probably.
think so.
I mean, it sounds right. And
Because if an endoscope is just a flexible
Yeah.
with a camera on the end of it.
Yeah, the gastroscope is for looking through food.
see, this says 10
Yeah,
millimeter camera head. What the hell does that mean?
The problem with the gastroscope, it doesn't matter what the resolution is. The pictures always come out.
You know, and
shitty.
the lenses are all going to be the lenses are all going to be under 10 millimeters anyway, because they have to be for your scope to actually enter things. You know, so you can't put a 20 millimeter lens on a borescope. You're kind of defeating the purpose.
Yeah.
They're going to be small.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know.
Focal length has got nothing to do
Yeah, I
with
don't
it.
know what that. They don't tell you that. You're right. You're absolutely right, Mark.
Well, you think about it, focal.
Yeah, focal length. Yeah, focal length doesn't matter what the size. It doesn't tell you how the size of the lens
Right.
itself.
I mean, or what the result is going to look like, or how wide the view. I mean, really, this is what the internet's good for. You could Google these products, and I'm sure somebody reviewed it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll probably talk
Yeah.
about the field of view.
Dominic,
Whatever.
you're fading on us.
The-
You're
Yeah, I
kind of
know. I don't know how
transparent
to
today.
fix
Yeah.
that.
That's a good thing about Dominic. He's always
The,
transparent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The millimeters when it comes to field of view is the distance between the point of convergence and the focal plane or your film plane. And that's it's the effective distance, because depending on the setup, it could be bigger or smaller, but the effective distance using prisms makes it
Right, but since the digital age
seem
is
like
not
this.
really physical anymore, right?
Do what?
Because of the digital age, is no longer a physical thing.
No, it is. It's still physical. Light is still physical.
Yeah.
Well,
And so, like your phone has an effective. I don't have my phone here, but your phone has an effective focal length, whereas you don't actually have that distance.
right, you don't have
but
24
they
millimeters.
use prisms. They have prisms which bounce the light to give you the effective.
I thought it did it
focal length.
digitally because you don't have 24 millimeters inside your phone from the front to the back.
No, that's why you use a prism, and the prism actually will shape the light from that point of convergence. So you have that. They call it the effective.
Oh no, I
Where the
understand
hell
why.
did
But
they
it's
get
it
prisms
doesn't
in?
have anything really to do with being digital. That's still the digital part. This all takes place before you get into the digital realm. Before you ever get to the sensor, that is
The
done
prism would be right
with
behind the
actual
lens, then, right?
physical manipulation of the light. Yes.
I thought it was a
Where the hell
distance
did they
from
get
the
it?
lens to the film back in the day.
Well,
Back in the day, it is the distance between the point of convergence, and usually that's inside the lens, and the point of convergence to the focal plane of the film.
The film.
Now,
Yes.
since your phone is that thin and you don't have that distance, they use prisms to bounce the light. It's still a physical bouncing and shaping of the light to the sensor, and at the sensor is where it becomes digital.
wow. That must be an awful thin prism.
That's like
Yeah, I don't know, man.
the lens can be only 150 mil long.
That all reminds me of the angle of the dangle is inversely proportional to the heat of the meat. I mean,
Yeah.
you've heard that before, haven't you? No? Okay. Old man told me that once. It's very interesting.
Was it before you took you out behind the shed?
No. You can't have that. Too much
That sounds like
for
something an
me.
old pervert would tell you. No, I was kidding.
Actually, it's
My audio is
dad's
way
best
out of
friend, and he
sync.
is kind of an old pervert. He's just a funny old Irish guy who likes to talk dirty.
JD.
Yeah, it was for a little
How
bit.
bad?
Yeah, you were cutting like your internet was cutting out. I thought it was me, so I kept my mouth shut.
We have storms coming through.
Ah,
and
Yeah, me
so-
too.
We could hear yours, Lon.
Oh, my storm?
Yeah, we could hear it. I heard a couple of claps of thunder
Yeah, your
just before.
stomach was crumbling or something.
that was just Lon digging through his closet looking for
Yeah,
shit.
I
The
came
bolt
in.
of lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo.
Somebody mute him.
Why did you break out
Oh,
into Queen just
JD.
now? Art?
Thunderbolt
What we
and
got?
lightning, very, very frightening.
Oh, got it. Mine just went there. Got it.
No.
Thunder.
Yeah, we got rain all this next week.
Will you love me is frightening.
We've got rain Saturday and Sunday, then sun all week, then rain Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, your camera is reversed, Don.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The text on your shirt is backwards.
Text on your shirt's backwards.
Mine is,
Oh, yeah, the text on my
Mine's
shirt
right.
is already backward. It's normally backwards, so I'm just.
It's normally
Yeah.
backwards.
No,
Okay,
we printed
perfect.
that
Then
way.
then it's
I just wear
perfect.
this to mess with you people.
Yeah. Mm.
Hey, JD.
Well, congratulations. Is Don looking to his left or looking to his right, ladies and gentlemen? Was Don telling the truth about the reverse lettering on his shirt?
Dude, I'm looking it up because I don't remember there being prisms in the camera module assembly of a S25 Ultra. I've seen the breakdown. I've seen the breakdown. So,
Okay, look
trying
it
to
up.
see.
I could be wrong.
because I know that there's prisms in a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there's
Oh,
yeah, the
boy.
lenses. There's lenses.
Yeah, lenses and there could be back in the day when they diverted the viewfinder and whatnot and et cetera.
Right,
There
yeah.
was mirrors and
Rangefinder.
et cetera.
Yeah.
But I don't.
SLR.
I'm having a hard time with the prism idea of a phone that's like 4 millimeters thick. Total.
Prism.
It's thick total.
And if the prism turned
However,
What
Through-
phone? Your phone is only 4 millimeters thick?
the length of the phone,
or something.
Wow. I mean, they were talking about this.
That's
thing
with a
being
case
so
on it.
slim, and this is like a 6.1, and it's the edge, which is
Yeah.
supposed to be so skinny.
I think it's 4 something. Quit looking at me. Stupid. Oh, I don't have that setting
because
turned on.
folded. It's what, like 8?
Yeah,
Is that what
it's like a same thickness as a regular phone when it's folded.
Well, even 8's
Because there are like the telescopic zoom. Yes, there are prisms and yada yada. Absolutely. But the standard camera, though. But I don't know. You might be right. It's interesting.
I could be-
believe it or not, I'm not looking it up
Yeah, I
to prove
don't
you're
know.
wrong. I'm looking it up because I find it very interesting that would be the case.
I could be wrong. I'm
Wow, 4.2 millimeters. That's amazing.
In the zoom, it has what's called a tetraprism,
Yeah.
at least in the iPhone 15.
Well, yeah, because a lot of these, what they have they call it a periscope zoom.
yeah.
He's absolutely right. There's some kind of prisming going on or whatnot, but I would be really surprised to find out that just the standard lens has a prism in it, because, like I said, when you see a breakdown of one of these phones, the stupid assembly's like, you know what I mean? It's like 3-4 millimeters thick total. So that would be pretty.
Yeah, the edge is 5.8 millimeters.
Yeah, the new iPhone Air is
Okay.
slightly thicker or thinner. I can't remember.
I think it is. Everything I can see here, it is. They use a combination of different lenses and digital processing. So
Yeah.
it is partly digital, partly.
Wow, that's funny. The iPhone Air is 5.6
Jim?
millimeters. So 5.8.
Yeah, slightly thinner.
Yeah, 5.8 to 5.
Hey, Jim.
0.2 millimeters thinner.
Yeah. I thought it was DSP, Don. I thought they did it with DSP
Funny.
now. I didn't think it was physical anymore.
Too funny. Well, what's a regular phone go? It says 25. I don't know. Like Ultra. What's the
8.
thickness? 8.2. Yep.
8.2. I
Okay.
know it was 8, something like that.
Okay. A prism or mirror is used in periscope-style lenses in cell phones to fold the light path, allowing for longer focal length to achieve optical zoom within the phone's thin body.
Yeah. It's called a periscope or a tetraprism.
Periscope zoom, yep.
Yeah.
That's how they got 200 times
Right,
zoom
Jim.
on. Oh, no, that's 25
Right,
Ultra.
yeah.
Rather. Not this stupid phone.
Yep, it's coming in, going straight down the body of the camera. So
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. They had to leave like extra space. That's why the stupid islands are getting so big. Because the new iPhone it doesn't
And-
have a camera island anymore. It's a fucking camera continent.
Yeah.
You know.
And according to this, they call it a prism, that part that bends that light for the 90 degrees. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got to divert the light from this plane to this plane, right?
Now-
So
Now
use a
there's one
prism.
of them.
Makes sense.
They actually have prisms set to the side, sort of to the side, and that's I think what they because we don't have that long periscope thing on the Apple, so they use a
Right.
different prism.
You don't
system
have
called it-
periscope zoom on the Apple. You don't have periscope. The new Apple has periscope zoom, not the old ones.
Oh,
The old ones just have
okay.
telecameras on them,
Hmm.
telelenses.
and they
Oh, is
suck.
They
that
have a
it?
3 and a
Okay.
5, if I'm not mistaken. They have a 3 and a
Yeah,
5
you're
on
right.
the.
You're right. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they suck.
But
I'm an Apple guy, but they suck.
Yeah.
the new one,
I never used a
the
Zoom
new
on
one
mine.
though does. The new one does.
The new one does. Okay.
I'm 90%.
The 7
It's got an island on it. This effing big. I mean, it's insane. Have you
Oh,
seen the
yeah.
iPhone 17? Holy
No, I haven't
crap.
looked at them.
Yeah.
But I have tried out the iOS 26. Oh my God, that took a few days to figure out.
Did it jack up your phone? I've heard horror stories.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It's screwed with my like incoming calls because it'll actually block calls, and then it'll pop up like there's one. It's one of them. Hey, we've got your $40,000. It's Mary from such and such. Well, it automatically, even before you've answered the phone or sent it to voicemail, it'll actually bring up. It'll say probably
Oh.
Mary, and then put what her spiel is, and then you just click reject, and it's like it pre-answers everything. But yeah,
Right. It's a service on your phone that you can turn on.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's nice, actually, in my opinion.
Yay.
It's nice, but it's a tad invasive for me. That's all right. I can decide whether I want to answer a phone number or not.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine just says,
Without AI inspecting my phone calls.
and I love it because it tells me that all of these debt collectors are suspected spam.
Yep.
All of them.
Awesome. So you've been flying that Air 3S there, Don? I haven't seen you around in a while, buddy.
I haven't.
Blasphemy.
I know.
Why?
I have
Why?
thing. I don't know. I've been busy.
I can't
been
talk.
busy
I haven't
and
flown
tired.
mine either in a couple weeks.
I'm
Flown mine in a minute either.
kicked myself because I all summer long I was like I need to get out on Saturday night and go. I wanted to go shoot the drive-in theater that's up the way, and I didn't want to do it all summer long. I haven't.
No,
I've had
what? What? The who?
the drive-in theater.
Stop it.
Yeah.
You guys still have a drive-in theater?
Well,
You
they
still got
exist.
one?
They still exist.
Yeah. The Route 66 drive-in theater.
Wow.
Yeah.
They still exist, City
Well,
Boy.
I've got
Yeah.
a video that I did at a drive-in theater.
Nah,
Yeah,
both of us
man.
gone.
88 drive-in.
I'm gonna turn off my video and see if I do any better because
Need less bandwidth.
on
Yeah, that makes sense.
losing.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. Do they go over your radio now? So, because remember the old boxes you had to put in your window?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and you
That's all
drive
I
off.
am.
Yeah, I
Drive off and you'd
long.
lose
I want to buy.
You'd lose the window.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. I want to buy an old one.
Did you?
And I would like to buy an old one and put a radio in it. And that way I can go to the drive-in and just tune in radio.
I've actually got one, Don.
Wouldn't that be nerdy? Do you?
Yeah.
That's nerd
Well,
central.
Yeah.
I've got
When
no
when our
excuses.
drive-in
Well,
theater was fixing to shut down, my son James went over there to the last night of the movies that they were showing, and then he cut the cord and took off with it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Damn.
My son's a
You got
cop,
some hooligans
you know.
for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now he wouldn't do
I
that
can't
now.
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't
Well, they
talk. I
were
used to
getting
have a
ready-
bunch of those
it was-
flashing construction lights in my apartment when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I had
It was
those
closing
in
down.
college. In college, we had those things.
Mhm.
We would just borrow them. They were
Borrow
good
them. At night,
good.
my fucking
Yeah.
apartment would be flashing yellow.
They were good for parties. Yeah.
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 Were they all synced on? Or were they like
No,
they go
unfortunately.
No, you can't do that.
and then they go
There's 6-volt batteries in a case with an amber light on top of it. They're
Was it
not-
6
they're
or 9? I know there are lantern batteries in there. What are they, 9 or 6
not-
or
No, there's 6.
are they 6? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think those
They're
are six
lantern
big
batteries.
square ones. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to get those batteries. I used to use them for something. I can't remember what now. But yeah, they were lantern batteries. Yep.
Yeah, they work
No,
in
but you
big-
want to shoot the. Oh, go ahead, Mark. Go ahead, Mark. You never say
they
anything.
u- They used to use them in big torches.
Torches.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
apparently
The-
Mark's
Yeah, the house
97
lights,
years
the
old,
emergency
97
lights.
years old, apparently. Yeah, sure they did. Yeah.
Hey,
When?
hey.
I think that was
Mark.
the name lantern. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They had people called lamplighters.
Yeah.
And they became a musical group later on. You may have heard of them, but they were lamplighters. They would go around, they would light the lamps, and it was their job to extinguish them the next day with their.
See, Don. See, Don, what I've been dealing with, Don. You never come to help me. I see how you are.
used to go
I
around
didn't make that up. That's a true story.
lighting all the gas lamps.
In your country, as a matter of fact, there, Marky.
Yep,
But that was a bit ago.
lighting gas lamps.
It was when Mark was a kid.
Yeah.
Apparently.
My first house had gas lighting. Not when I got it though, of course. But up in the attic, they had all the old gas fixtures. But
Right,
they
there was
literally
about
ran the
probably similar
electrical
lines or-
by running the wiring. They literally run the electrical by running the wires up the old gas pipes to the individual lights.
Oh, I wonder if that's code now doing that. That's interesting. It
No.
should be.
Well, it wasn't connected to
it
anything,
should
so they
be.
used it for
It's like-
conduit.
No,
Yeah.
I understand. I understand what they did, and it should. I was just going to say it should be. That's just as good as any other metal protected conduit. You know, keep
Yeah.
the
You
rats
would think
off.
so, yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We had all the
inspectors
fixtures.
Inspectors are funny. You know, wasn't
Right.
manufactured for that reason. You know, for that.
You got
Right.
to,
Well, you weren't doing anything else because it was slat and plaster. The house was slat and plaster, so you ain't doing nothing else, buddy. You're mounted on the surface, or you're going through the old gas lines. Those
Right,
are your
no,
choices.
Unless you're doing a full reno and getting rid of that stuff.
Get rid of the
Slat and plaster?
Yeah, I said unless you're doing that. Depends on the house.
That's
If
a
it's
lot.
in great shape.
That's
Well,
a
yeah,
lot.
people
Yeah.
do it. If the house has good bones, if it's worth it, you know.
Yeah.
you got to my
Well, my
mother-in-law's
son
house,
did.
and you still see the knob and tube wiring up in the attic.
Yeah, sometimes you have no choice. You got to get rid of some of that stuff. Knob and tube is not going to pass, whether it's working or not.
My
No.
ceilings.
Mhm.
And I've seen knob and tube in action in Pennsylvania in some of those really old homes in that coal mining area, and it's
Mhm.
interesting stuff. You know, it's got like paper windings on it.
Mhm.
And they had servants' quarters upstairs, and they had used it for what do they call that? Where there's no pockets in the pool table? Snooker,
Billiards.
maybe.
Oh, snooker, yeah. Mhm.
Snooker or
snooker.
billiards.
And it was a full size table, and it was Old Brunswick, early 1900s, and it looked like it was one piece, so it was never coming out of there. I don't even know how they must have built it up there. You know what I mean? They must have showed up with parts and assembled it up there. You know what I mean? Because it was never coming. It was never leaving
You
that.
would never know this
attic.
as a consumer, but we have a company that comes in and refinishes them like every 6 months, and that top panel does come off. I mean, it's possible, but it's a lot of work. It's not something some casual.
Yeah.
person.
My pool table, it comes in, this slate is 3 pieces, and you have to level it out, then get wax, and
Yeah.
just
But there's ways to. Ours, I think, you even have to take the bumpers out to get to.
Yeah.
To get
The
them up.
original billiard tables.
Hey, Brian just gave you a super chat, $10.
Wow, a big one too, Ryan.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, when we set up our pool table down here, it was
I'll
a
give 'em-
learning process of getting it set up and shimming all the slate and everything.
It's $10.
Yeah, well, I don't know. This is a really old one, so I don't know if they've always done that. But I tell you what, I'm a pretty big dude, and I couldn't pick up one side of that table. You know what I mean? I couldn't boost it. It had legs like this thick around. And I'm not exaggerating. They were like, I mean, it was solid as
what was her
F.
name?
Yeah, I'm not commenting.
Yeah, you got
Not
that.
That's what
commenting.
she said. Not to you.
If you got a slate panel in it too, it's just heavy.
Yeah. They probably built it
Yeah.
up there, is what I'm saying. But there's probably glue involved. I'm just saying, I doubt very
Well, like I
highly
said, to
that it was.
refinish them, you basically have to take them apart. They do come apart. There's just a way to do it. I don't, that's why you pay people to do it.
Mm.
I guess
Yeah, it'd be
there
something.
might be some YouTube video on how to get it done, but I don't know. What did you do with it?
Yeah.
Did you leave it there?
We just left it there. Yeah. In fact, when I moved out, I left it there. In fact, the guy that lived there before me had set up a Lionel trains on it. He wasn't using it for a snooker table anymore. He had old Lionel electric train tracks on it.
See, that pool table
You
is
know.
going to make sure that building stays there forever. Hey, we had plans on tearing it down and putting up a new building, but fucking pool table can't get it. Can't get it out, man.
Very briefly, two very brief stories, I promise. One, it was in a Heritage Hill. It was called Heritage Hill Association. I had fixtures that had rotted and whatever, right? So I'm going to replace them.
Right.
No, you're not. You had to have them replaced with the exact same kind of things. We had to have plaster molds made of the exact same fixtures. They're like little gargoyle looking things,
Right.
and you had to use the exact same ones. Story number two. Back in the day, I wanted to get DirecTV, I believe it was. Doesn't matter. Maybe it was one of the satellite TV companies with a little 18-inch disc.
Boy,
Robbie Father just super chatted.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyway, I mounted that, and it didn't. The very next day, I had a letter on the front door complaining about the satellite dish on my roof. So
Yeah, you know what?
I had to take it down.
I could never live in a setup like that, or any homeowners association, or
Yeah,
anything.
me
I mean,
neither.
they got their benefits and pluses, but it's not worth the freedoms you give up.
Well, it
I don't
wasn't
even like
HOA.
I'm not crazy even about having neighbors right next door. To tell you the truth,
Mm-hmm.
I liked it better in Pennsylvania when the smallest piece you could have is an acre, which is like 208 by 208. So
Right.
potentially the next house over is 300 feet away with trees and farmers' walls,
Right.
and you know what I mean.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can scream your head off.
We have a choice when it's an HOA. This is they decided to designate this as the historic district.
That's even better.
Oh, yeah.
We already there also they designated it as a historic district.
Hey.
Man, what kind of tax
Wow.
break did they give to you over that? Anything? Nothing. They should. They
No,
should
but we
compensate
got
you
the house
somehow.
cheap because the
You're
old lady
maintaining. You're
and their
maintaining.
family.
But you're maintaining a historic. A historic part of
Right.
the city. You should get
Yeah.
a break.
In fact, there was a cart horse. It is in the middle of town in Grand Rapids, but it had a horse barn in the back, and it had an overhang for when they used to bring the carriages out. So the lord and the lady of the household didn't have to get wet if it's raining or whatnot. They had an overhang over the driveway, so they could get into the carriage.
Yeah, it's a portico.
The college over here that I went to school, Missouri Southern State, they used to have the barn theater when I first started there. It burnt down, but it was the old barn. And this basically huge farm was donated to become the college. And so you had the mansion, which was where all the old business offices were at. And if you went down in the basement, there was a tunnel that led from the mansion out to the barn so that they could go out and take care of the animals in bad weather without ever going outside. It had
Wow,
collapsed
that's
years
nice.
ago. But that's kind
Industrious,
of cool, having
smart.
that tunnel.
Yeah. Like I was saying, this house had a a very narrow back stairwell that went up to the.
Are we still talking about a house or a woman?
From the kitchen, a house.
Oh,
And it had a back staircase, a very narrow staircase that went up to the, I would say slaves' quarters, but the servants' quarters, and then they had a separation between where the servants slept and the actual family slept, where the actually family slept, where the kids were, where the nanny probably slept, and then the kids, and then the parents slept downstairs, I believe. So it was interesting. It was an interesting
Yeah.
old house, but I moved over this
Yeah.
bullshit. It got to be one thing too many, and I just said, you know what, I'm out of here. I
Yeah.
got tired of it.
Those old houses are kind of neat when you look at them and see how they were. I mean, it gives you an insight into how people used to live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
They had a coal chute.
I
They had a
would-
coal
my-
chute in the house.
coal chute or
They had a coal chute.
or a summer kitchen
My
where you
first
have
apartment was,
indoor kitchen. You
my-
have the lean-to out to the side, which was a summer kitchen, because it's too damn hot to be cooking inside.
Mm-hmm.
northeastern Pennsylvania grew quite a bit in the 1800s because of the coal rush. You know, it was a coal mining region. You know?
Yeah.
These houses, although built sturdy, I mean, ridiculously overbuilt, really, between the stonework and the beams and rafters and whatever, because it went through floods and these buildings still stood there. They're crooked. A lot of them.
Yeah.
You didn't have a level floor in that fucking city. You know what I mean? But there was all that big, heavy old hardwood and stuff. You know. But our first apartment was kind of funny because it's not like you'd see that here, but it was a second story apartment, and it looked like a row apartment, like you would in any city town. But it was a side street. It wasn't big. It wasn't loud or anything. Anyway, what did we have? We had like a front bedroom, kind of living room thing, and then a second room right behind it that it was open to. So it was weird. Maybe one could have been a dining room, I guess. I don't know, but it's not off the kitchen because then there's this long hall, and then you have a kitchen, then you have another bedroom. I mean, it was actually pretty big for the two of us, right? It was probably $220 a month. Anyway, but our backyard was kind of like you were talking about. We had this little stairwell. No, the kitchen was in the back. That's right. And there was this little stairwell off the kitchen, and it was a very tight little stairwell. Seriously, it was uncomfortable, but not unsafe, I guess. You know what I mean? You paid attention, because it was kind of a spiral thing, and then it came out into the backyard, and you had like a 10 by 10 patch of grass. And it was fenced in, and then there was gravel and the apartment behind you. And that's how we lived. And I know that's kind of common actually, but we had a backyard. We actually had a backyard. But that's the kind of
Yeah.
construction we get. Like when you're talking about some of this stuff, like hook and wire. I mean, like the wiring we were talking about earlier, seeing all that stuff. It's all neat. There was a lot of money to be made when all that stuff became illegal.
Yeah.
It was a big boom. There was a lot of money to be made. And
Yeah.
some people wanted to get away from the plaster because people had to know what they were doing to be plasterers. You basically had to pay.
Yeah,
plaster.
chicken wire and asbestos.
It's just laugh. You got the wooden laugh.
Yep.
Well, they had chicken wire too.
Mm-hmm.
I never
You-
saw it.
All Latin plaster.
I see that.
Yeah,
picture
Latin
on
plaster,
the outside
yeah.
of this house with the stucco. They used
The
chicken
asbestos,
wire.
the asbestos,
Our old house had the stucco.
Mm-hmm.
asbestos shingles too.
Our
Asbestos
old house had
shingles.
stucco and had that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the stucco, right? That chicken wire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chicken wire and
Yeah.
yep.
It's
Yeah,
got
on the
a
outside,
really,
yeah.
really dense backer board. I don't even know what it's made out of. I had to cut it because my new door I put in the back that I put in the back without a permit. The new door that I put in the back replaced my old patio door was just slightly bigger. You know what I mean? I just needed a little more room than this aluminum fucking cheap dime a dozen that they put in all the houses when they built this whole place in probably 3 months. All these local. Anyway, so I had to cut through some of that. Boy, that's tough, especially when there's stucco on it. Don't wear your blade out.
Is it horsehair?
Huh?
Was that stuff made out of horsehair and something? What was that stuff made out of? Was it made out of asbestos? It was made out of something, and it looked kind of fibrous.
Not
You know what I mean?
1980.
Oh,
Latin plaster is
fiberglass.
Are you talking?
no. Latin plaster was made with horsehair.
Okay.
Ah,
Some kind of masonry board. I don't know what it is.
Nasty to work with. Just absolutely nasty.
I should've
3
thought
outlets in the
before.
whole living room, or maybe two or three outlets in the whole living room.
Well, we didn't have those
Because electricity wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all too close to the ground too. To be cold.
Yeah, and one.
I feel like one bad mop swing away from an accident.
Yeah. And the grates in the floor, the stupid
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call them?
No.
The dealios for the heating and
Heat
cooling. They have
Yeah.
return
Heat
vents and the
registers
heating
in the
vents in the floor.
Yeah.
heat registers in the floor. Yeah, I had that in Pennsylvania.
Returns.
There's a reason for it, though. I mean, I had a coal burner in the basement, and I had it actually rose up through those vents. I mean, they didn't get super hot or anything where if you stepped on it,
Yeah.
you'd burn your foot, which was
Yeah, but the floor furnaces, the ones that were right there on, and
Taking-
you were basically
it's
stepping
Yeah.
on the heater.
It's burning the
Yeah, those things
Yeah,
are
we had
dangerous.
Yeah,
one
that's not
in the
smart.
house.
No.
Yeah, we had one in our house when we first moved here to Grand Junction, first home Judy and I were in, and her calluses were so thick on her heels, and she was always cold. She'd stand there with her feet right on the damn floor grate while it was, you know, and it was, I don't know, a year or so.
And you were always craving
Yeah,
bacon.
yeah, but yeah, it never burnt through. She ended up with
Thanks for reminding us that there would be a smell to that whole scenario because that
yeah,
didn't enter into my brain until you did that. Thank you.
yeah, I know.
Thank you for that.
Actually, I never noticed it, but she ended up with like
Fried granny.
grate marks in her heels. You know,
So that's good. I mean, she'd have traction in the snow.
Yeah.
Brandy,
she did. Yeah, she went barefoot everywhere.
Yeah, that's awesome. She's probably half an inch shorter than half an inch shorter than you thought she was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's what happened. She once she decided that the calluses were causing problems, she sanded them all off, and she lost a half an inch. You know, she went.
There was a time I had a hot grate because there was a time I was thinking about it here. Down the one end of the hall, I originally had a Canadian step stove down before I started to finish the basement. So what the guy what we had done is basically put vents at the top of the step stove to go directly to a largest vent, but it was all the way down the end of the hall, not where anybody would walk. In fact, beyond it, there is a closet, but it didn't glow or anything. The furnace did sometimes, though. I mean, I get that thing cranking in the middle of the winter. You could see that that's just not the way to do it, though. Anyway, but later on, we just used ambient heat because we heated the basement as well with this Canadian step stove was down the end of the house, and it would just rise up through the house, And I just tweaked that with a little propane heater, It's what you do in the country, Electricity was too expensive. The house was originally baseboard electric, and
Yeah, that's why you let the dogs come in and sometimes sheep.
it depends on if it's Saturday night or not.
Yeah,
That's
Well-
sheep night. That's Baba night,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
You're not going to let your favorite sheep freeze to death out in
My
the barn.
neighbor got 29 violations for feeding wildlife last month. She hand feeds vultures. Vultures like dead things, don't they? Raw
Yeah.
chickens. Oh, okay. And is attracting rats, and the police can't stop her. Just fine her. Okay.
yeah. And the
That's not
problem with
great. That's not
vultures
a
is
good- that's
they're
not a
also
great
protected.
situation. No, it's not a great situation. People that do
Yeah,
that
Brenda,
are
I have heard from her. She's hanging in there. She's haven't. She's matter of fact, when she went somewhere today, I think to an air show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good.
You do stuff like that. You know what ends up visiting you in this area? You might have a coyote come by. I mean, you don't play around like that
Yeah.
because we got those and alligators.
Well, we have a problem with vultures
And
around.
big cats, as a matter of fact. What?
So we have a problem with vultures up here, and they get in groups and they come down and they attack and steal the farmers' calves. And
Vultures?
farmers, yeah, they're technically allowed to shoot them, but the problem is they can only shoot 2 a month, and there's usually about 30 or 40 of them at a time.
No.
I
But
thought
see,
typically they
they're
only went after things
protected.
that are already dead.
Now these vultures go after a live calf,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but because vultures are protected, they can't just kill them at random. So there's a
We
big
see
problem with them.
some nice sized hawks here sometimes.
use
And
a
from a distance, I know we got eagles too.
you were only aiming at 2 of them.
What's that now?
Oh, yeah.
use a really widespread shotgun and claim you were only aiming at 2 of them.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. But yeah, there's vultures up by where our cabin's up there by Lake Ten Killer, up there around the dam.
And they're attacking calves, huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
You guys
maybe
can't hear
usually-
me, right?
You sure the calves weren't asking?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder where you're getting audio from. Look
Sounds
at the
like it's-
camera itself.
You sound echoey, but you're loud enough, you know.
Yeah, like you're in
Okay.
a barrel.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
picking
Yeah.
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah. Are you on a webcam?
No, the downside with these little mics, these tiny mics, they only got like a 2-hour battery
Yeah.
life or so. you
Yeah,
know?
we are coming in on 2 hours now.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why
Hello.
Lon's mic died.
There we go. Are we good?
That's what I'm using, Lon.
Now you can hear me,
Yeah.
right?
I'm using my little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they charge fast as hell though. I'll give them that. 50% in like that little bit of time there.
Yeah.
That little-
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they lie to you. 50%. But why does it drop faster than the other 50%?
So you clip your lava on the outside.
Yeah, you can't clip it on the inside. I just don't bother for this. It's not
Yeah.
a thing.
I put mine on the inside, so I keep the magnets on the outside.
Yeah, a lot of people do it that way. You're right. Yeah, I'm gonna do it your way.
Is that
Actually,
the
that's the way most people do it.
No, I'm gonna do it your
No, I'm
way.
gonna do it
I'm gonna do it.
your way.
I'm gonna do it your way.
You know, with these head down trucks,
I'm
you
gonna
know
do
what
it
the
your
good
way.
thing
about
I
these
want
shots?
I want like a bright red.
Lol, you put it on the
you know what it
pizza.
is about these shots?
Oh, we got the
Is
mic
that
bros going on here.
you could have it way down here where it's not a
See,
camera anyway. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
not a camera anyway.
But if you take both of them, you can do. If you take
Wow,
both of
nice
them, you can do it like a clown.
yeah.
So put one here, and be like a clown.
You know what I saw the other day? Some guy.
Sure thing,
Yeah, it
Jim.
is like this.
Jim, sorry to hear about your troubles, Jim.
Speaking.
It's on
Yeah.
his hat.
I see people do
He
that.
had it on his hat.
And actually, that's not a bad place to hide a log.
Yeah. How's the sound quality? How's the sound now?
Sounds good.
How's the sound now?
Actually, it's not bad.
Yeah. It's probably a good spot, to be honest with you. It's probably not a bad location.
Yeah, it's not that bad of a spot to put a log.
looks silly as hell?
Yeah.
I've seen people
Jim, our thoughts are with your dad. Sorry to hear about
with
all
the
that.
really
Yeah,
Mhm.
Jim, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the really thin capsules. I've seen people actually hide them on the arm of sunglasses and run the cable back along the
Mhm.
earpiece. If you're trying to hide them, but
Mm-hmm.
well, Lon, I'm gonna have to do you
Uh-oh.
one better.
Oh, yeah, your nose ringing.
Oh, there you
Oh my
go.
God.
Oh, I didn't think
Yeah.
of nose ringing it.
Yeah, you could be just like some of the coworkers I have with their piercings.
yeah.
You know?
Looks like
There you
an
go.
ass says boom.
How's the audio?
Pretty good here, too, right?
Oh,
Really,
come on.
really loud.
There you
Oh, that
go.
clip's pretty dynamic.
Yeah.
Clip's pretty dynamic, dude. Oh, I know.
Hmm.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
I will laugh when it gets stuck up there and he has to go to the ER to have it removed from his
Yeah,
nose.
there
There you
you
go.
go.
Hey, Lloyd, you could carve yourself a pipe with a wireless mic inside of it. And you
Hi,
can
little
sit there, you
Connie.
can sit there look
There you
like
go.
all
You got
like,
I
stuck up
used-
your nose.
looking all
You
reflective.
see that?
Oh,
Lloyd,
yeah.
I
Look
will,
at that.
You see
That
those
little
teeth?
teeth
Nasty.
on it.
Yeah, dude, those are
That's
pretty
a good idea.
dynamic.
Oh yeah.
man.
Oh, I'm just using the magnet.
Yeah. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Oh yeah. Now, Lloyd, I used to actually win money
She had a beard.
by sticking quarters up my nose. I used to be able to put $1.50 in quarters
Oh, my
up my
God.
nose. 75 cents up each nostril.
Wow.
Oh, good for
That's pretty
you.
sexy.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to have quarters back.
It ends up stretching your nose and you look like Carl
Yeah.
Malden. But
And obviously nobody would want their quarters back. So yeah.
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 nobody wanted the quarters
You
back.
make money
Absolutely.
like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
this one's silver.
And it was enough.
Wow.
Yep, it was enough to
And
buy a
he's
beer.
not kidding either.
Yeah.
Not kidding.
Yeah.
God. Lloyd went to the school of art and comedy and shit.
Yeah.
Art Carlson. Ah, there he is, the colon kid.
Mhm.
Right. Oh. You know what? These are fun. These, I mean, look at that. You know, next year they're going to be the size of a fucking Tic Tac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've
Jesus.
I've
Whoa.
shown this before. I've shown this before.
It's like a
This
chiclet.
was my audio. This is my audio kit to carry 2 lavs around. So you would have a transmitter and a receiver, and the size of the transmitter and receiver, I can have 2 sets
Yeah.
in the same space.
Yeah.
So in order to set up a 2 microphone interview type setup, having a 2 microphone setup, I would have to have all these guys compared to that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Right. And what's the battery life on them bitches too? Because it's not great, last I remember.
No, they're not.
And the range too wasn't exactly awesome.
The
on
range
older
was
ones.
not
Some of the
that
newer
bad
ones were pretty good.
On these Sennheisers, the range was pretty good.
Old Sennheiser.
You ran into issues when you're around like power lines, stuff like that. You get RF interference real bad on them.
Yeah.
But that's the same with these. You'll get the RF interference on these minis too.
Yeah. I was just wondering about that if you did.
If you're under like
I've got the minis. I just haven't.
yeah, if you're under like the high tension power lines, that like you can get a lot of interference on them. But in that case, I would just if you have the mini or if you had the mic 2, it has the onboard recording, I believe, right?
Yeah.
The mic 2.
The new ones do too.
Okay. The minis do not have onboard recording, and that is one reason.
The mic
If
3
you were
does.
going to be shooting around those type of situations where you thought you were going to, I would spring for the mic 2s just for the onboard recording because then you don't have any type of interference with your transmission.
Yeah. The only issue I have with the mic 3s is this: no USB-C.
Really?
Where's the USB-C on the thing? Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, if you buy it by itself, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. By
Well,
itself.
anyway, if you buy the mic 3, it doesn't have a USB-C, but it does come with like the mic 2 does. But it does come with a cradle. If you buy it as a singular camera, it does come with a little. It does come with a cradle though.
I wonder, does the mic 3, is it compatible with the receiver from the mic mini?
I believe so, but I can find out.
I'm not 100%. They have this
'Cause
new thing now where you can have 3 receivers. Is it 3 receivers and 8 mics or
No, 4. I think it's
something
4
like
and 8.
that?
Well, because you got
something like
this
that.
kit.
It's crazy.
If you have the mic mini kit, you've got that receiver and your 2 mics. Adding a mic 3 that has onboard recording would be a great little additional add-on for one extra mic that had onboard recording. And just that'd be
it'd be only
really good way-
$100. Yeah.
Right. And
If anybody
because
wants minis, by the way, $39 at Best Buy. Sorry, I just want to plug that real quick because I was really surprised they were that cheap. $39
these,
for the mic minis. Yep.
yeah, that's mic
At
mini.
Best Buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the individuals now, not the kit. For the individuals,
Right.
$39.
That's a good deal. That's down.
On DJI's website.
Yep.
That would be almost worth going and getting another just to have another.
Mm-hmm.
Just have a spare, just in case you lose one.
Yeah.
That's one downside with these bitches. Whoops, they're gone.
I'm not sure.
Is that-
I haven't lost them, but it would be nice to have just, because the batteries aren't going to last forever.
I think I've got the I don't know if I've got the Mic Mini or the Mic Mini 2. I can't remember which
Probably
one
the
these
mic
are.
too. Uh-oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right about these mics.
Yeah, it's a DJI Mic Mini charging case, so it must be the Mic Mini. So
I'm glad you're proud of
Who's
that.
that work? Yeah.
You know, and probably the thing that sticks toward your potty training is your tiny
Mm-hmm.
whities
Yep.
sticking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great. Where'd that come from? You just thinking about your life, sitting there, just
One of my comedian friends.
okay. I'm just curious why that popped up.
That's crazy. Have you ever tried this? I put it back in the case, and it's still working.
No.
Right? You can still hear me.
Yeah.
You can hear me,
yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you. Yeah, we hear you.
dude. It's in the effing case. It's in it.
And charging?
I don't know if it's charging. No, I don't think it's charging. Oh, wait a minute.
It's
No,
not
I don't
working
think
now.
it's charging. Oh, it's
I
not.
think it just stopped working.
Yeah, it just stopped
Oh, it
working.
finally quit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does
I
the
just
case
say-
have a, does the
there it
case
goes.
have a charge on it?
Check. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
four
Yeah.
dots on the case. Check. I'm back, right?
Mhm.
If I took it a minute to figure it out, apparently. It took it a minute. Wait. Hey.
Hey.
And that's the positive thing with the mic 2, though. Because if I have this problem with the mic 2 and the battery's going dead, I just plug it in.
Mhm.
And it'll still keep working. I can run a USB-C to it, and it'll keep working. You know what I mean? You lose your wireless, but if you have a power bank or whatever, you shove the power bank in your pocket and you plug the damn thing in and keep using it. You know? That's one positive thing about the mic 2 over the mini.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That, and I mean, the onboard recording is, if you're going to be in place where you're going to have a lot of RF,
You know,
onboard
Art, I was
recording
going
is
to comment on that
necessary.
statement, but I felt that it would come across as the wrong thing to say. You know,
What?
as you grow, you know, maybe you'll learn to tie your shoe. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Maybe you'll learn to, you know, put your belt, your pants on. You know, maybe it's going to sound like the wrong thing to say. You know, 'cause you're,
If you think it might be, it probably is, William.
yeah. So I said it anyway,
Mm.
offhand. I didn't directly say it, but I said it anyway. He's going to get all those things down. Brushing his teeth. There you go. I think I can safely say
Brushing
that. I can
Yep.
safely say that. I believe. Yeah.
Mm.
Not, you know,
The mic
tying
3
your
is awesome, by the way, Don. We were playing with it when I was in Boston with Ken and Billy.
Mhm.
That's how I ended up with these minis, because Ken said, yeah, I don't want my minis anymore here. And he just gave them to me. So he had
Wow.
like 4 sets of them he was using them for real estate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's miking up the stupid realtors. He didn't want to spend a shit ton of money. These were perfect for that. Because they walk
like I
off with
said,
them or whatever, you know?
These have sped, well, when I was still shooting, these sped up getting someone mic'd up. I wasn't spending time hiding a wire back behind. I wasn't running wires and then grip taping wires down the back of their shirt or reaching up into their shirt. And
Giggity. You know what? The other negative that everybody is complaining about with the Mic 3 is no lav support.
Mhm.
You can't hook up a lav mic to it.
Hmm.
A wired mic, you can't hook up a wired. If there's some reason you want wired. Is that Hollyland? No. Who is that?
This is a lava call. And
That's
this was
just-
like $30 wire, you know, not Bluetooth, Wi-Fi microphone to the phone. And you just plug this in the USB-C. And it went to work. It works great, actually. It's got it's got noise canceling, it's got regular, and it's got like an echo. Like 3 different settings and like that. But for the money, I would think it was $29 or something, the whole thing.
And on
Oh,
having a lav plug for that, you might want that because you can get much better capsules with wired lavs and get much better audio if you're really paying attention to audio. For what we do, I mean, most of us, what we do, these things work great.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're going to be running a little higher dollar capsule,
Well, this was cheap and easy, and it worked with my phone.
mhm.
So
Yeah.
I tried using it on the
Yeah.
bike, but I just could not hide that thing somewhere where I wasn't. I put that dead cat on it. I had it hidden way up in the helmet. And you still got the wind noise. I never because I don't have a full face helmet. I just don't own one. So
How much longer are you gonna be on? Because I'm gonna bump out and switch mics. That's one thing about the Pocket 3, and it's my fault. I should have went ahead and programmed both of these mics to the stupid Pocket 3, so I could just flip them, right? But I only have one to it, so now I'm getting battery problems with this one, so I can't go to the second one because I don't have a link to the. And I thought my mic 2 would link to it automatically because it used to be linked to it, but let's test it. I don't think you can have two different systems on the Pocket 3. Have you tried it? Oh, wait a minute.
I don't have one.
Okay, it's still. You have a Pocket 3, don't you, Don? No, you don't have a Pocket 3, do you?
Nope.
No.
I don't
I
have
had
any of
it.
the pockets.
It's linked to something.
I have GoPro and Insta.
Got net.
And
I
I've
got
got
a
the
GE.
Osmo Mobile. That's
I got a
hooked up to
GE.
phone.
And
Okay.
Built somewhere I still have the Flip HD camera. Remember that little flip that you slide in? It recorded high definition 720p, brother.
Oh,
The compression was
Wow,
horrible
baby.
on it. It was
Oh, yeah.
the compression was horrible.
Yeah. My first GoPro was the one that took a full side SD and AAA batteries, and it was just
Oh.
VGA. You
Oh,
want
wow.
to talk about horrific footage, but it was amazing for that period. Everybody's like, wow.
The battery died on that Flip, and the problem with that, to replace the battery, you got to take it completely down, and I would almost want to replace the battery and get that thing hooked back up just to have that novelty factor of having that.
Cool.
Cool. Go ahead. We'll be here.
But if I want a shitty digital camera, I've got the GoPro 3 around here somewhere too, I think.
Yeah. I've got 2 3s, I've got a 4, a 5, and a 7.
It might be a 4 that I've got.
I've
I
got
think it's
the
a Hero
Action
4.
5. And the original, the one you're using, Lon.
The Pocket. The
I
Osmo
got the
Pocket.
original Pocket. Yeah, I got the original Pocket.
Yep.
Hero
Hero
my
4.
action.
Yep.
Hero 4, not even the black, huh? The Hero 4.
Shit.
I've got a
Yeah,
Hero.
I got the Hero 4 Black, which was the first one to have 4K on it. Yep.
Yeah.
That was my Action 5 that I busted the back screen on. Or the glass covering, I should say.
Oh, hey, Alexis.
Oh, Alexis, there you are.
Hey.
Alexis, hey, sweetie.
Hey.
What up, yo?
How we going?
Hello.
Well, howdy, man.
Howdy.
Howdy, ma'am.
Oh, you got your
Got the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs tie.
Yeah, nice.
yeah.
It's for Jeff. It's one of his neckties.
That's cool.
So I wore it all day. I wore it all day today, and then I decided I was going to go out and do some Ubering. I'm going to get that little thing.
Alexis, I watched the service. Thank you for inviting us along for that, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed all the people wearing the ties with the cartoon characters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that just because he wore the? Yeah.
Yeah. And there's this
Yeah,
cowboy
that was
hat.
sweet.
That's this cowboy
Yeah.
hat.
I thought that was kind of sweet seeing everybody with the different cartoon
Yeah,
characters.
that
with
was
their
cool.
ties.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a really novel idea. I had no idea they were going to do that, so I was about ready to cry when I saw that.
Well, I was looking. I was like, were those his ties? And I sat there like, no, they're all two. These were all specific ties, and so I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was an idea that one of the gals had, and so they got busy, and she made them all. But
yeah,
uh,
that's kind of
Oh
sweet.
wow.
But thank you for inviting us along to.
Curtis.
Yes.
Hey, Curtis.
thank you
Yeah,
for
that was
watching. Yeah, it was. I don't know even know what I don't even know how to describe the um, the pain that this causes, but it's unlike anything I've ever gone through. I mean, I've lost both my parents and I've lost friends, and every one of them hurt. But this one is like, my heart is just ripped out and stomped on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was cool. So anyway, I wore this today, and I decided to go Ubering. And so people were like looking at me like, why is she wearing a necktie? And it was a conversation starter. And a lot of people were introduced to my husband, um, and I told them where to find the obituary and stuff, and just gave us a little synopsis of his life, and it's good for me too because I need to get out of my head. I mean, it's a
Right.
beautiful all, but now it's all on my shoulders squarely, and there's we've spent what little we had in savings, everything that we've brought in. Uh, Through different measures, including what Art set up. It's all gone because there's so many bills. We haven't had any solid income other than Social Security since April 15th. So I thought, well, I'll go do some Ubering. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. Um, Social Security is still reviewing things. I don't know what their problem is, but I'll find out at the end of the month what I'm going to have to work with and then have to make up the difference. And I've got really good neighbors. The Filipino family next door. She texted me when I was going to be here at 7 o'clock. That was my intention, but I kept getting more rides and more rides. Then I got one ride that took me all the way from Corpus Christi to Port Aransas, which is the barrier island
Oh,
before you
that's
get.
what. Okay, I was trying to figure out what you were doing. I thought you'd gone to that air show.
Oh God, no, that was in Florida or something. Or
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Oh,
where that link was a live link.
Yeah,
Um,
I watched it for a little while.
yeah, I just sent it because the Blue Angels were on.
Yeah.
But I got a ride to Port Aransas, which is the barrier island to Corpus Christi. Um, and of course, it faces the Gulf of America. So it's a little strip of land, and they got condos everywhere. But anyway, some guy was going to a wedding reception, and so I took him from, well, if we had a boat, we could have got there quicker because I just had to get on the other side of the bay of the Corpus Christi Bay. You have to go all the way around. That's why I was sending those screenshots to you, Lloyd, kind of showing you like,
Yeah. You was all over the place.
yeah, and the sunset was spectacular. That's why I took that photo. But I started back to Corpus Christi, and I happened to look in the back seat, and he left his AirPod charging case in the back seat. So I was like, oh
Oh.
crap. So I had to do a U-turn, go back all the way to this wedding reception, and I think I sent you that video too, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, you did.
so we had a nice conversation about what was going on with Jeff right up until the end. He's a nurse at one of the hospitals here, not Spawn. It's another one called Bay Area. So he confirmed with me that Spawn medical people are not on their A game. That's a nice way
Yeah,
to put it.
they're lacking.
So,
Yeah, it really.
that'd be a pretty good way to crash weddings. You just see a
Oh,
guy's got
and
a pair of iPods, you have some spare charger cases in your vehicle, and you just, hey, I think you left this in the car. What a lovely thing you have going on, and
He
you just
was
crash
actually.
together.
There was a lot of people
Curtis
there.
got rid of all the underwater drones for real?
Why
Wow.
would I care?
I don't know.
Really?
Why would I
Working on a deal to pimp guitars on my
care?
channel.
Wow. Nice.
Hey, Alexis, Social Security takes a minute. I'm sure Lloyd can back this up. It took quite a while to get Social Security. And I don't know what bills you're talking about, but I hope to God you're not paying medical bills. Because
I can hardly hear you.
I hope to God, sorry, I hope you're not paying medical bills.
Well, in order
You
for
said there
him
were
to
bills.
yeah, well, I'm waiting for the dust to settle on that. But when this thing first started, because we hadn't met our deductible, I had to pay that to get into the hospital, and the deductible was like $8,900 just to satisfy because we never used it. They wouldn't let us into the ER. Well, they did let us into the ER, but they said, because you haven't met your deductible, you got to pay this money. Can you make it? And at that time, I thought we're just going to be in and out. We didn't know that Jeff was terminal, like terminally ill.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, yeah, it's fine. I paid it, gave him the debit card, and it was done. But there's just, it's like we've got the house payment, the car payment,
Sure.
there's just utilities, dog food, cat food, chicken food, my food. Although tonight, I started to say the Filipino family next door, they were at another Filipino birthday party, and she asked me, "Are you home?" I told her, "No, I'm in Port Aransas. Had an Uber right over here." And I said, "Everything okay?" And she's like, "Oh, I got a bunch of food for you." So she brought me this big tray of it has rice and pork and beef and chicken and all kinds of stuff. That'll probably be for about 2 or 3 nights, or maybe more. I don't know. But and then the neighbor across the street runs a restaurant, and the night or the day after the funeral, my brother and I stopped in there to have dinner. My brother says, "Where do you want to go?" And I said, "Let's go to B&J Brew House." Well, the neighbor across the street is the manager, and my brother was buying the meal because I can't afford it now, and so anyway, Clint is his name. He comes to our table and gets to meet my brother, and they hit it off real well. So when it came time to pay the bill, of course, my brother's having a few drinks, and I just had, a diet Dr. Pepper. I don't drink, and so he took care of the whole thing. He says the meals, well, except for the drinks, he paid for the food. So, yeah, so that was nice. The neighbors are good, and because he's a chef, he cooks all the time at his house every night. There's been one night that I went over just because I needed to be with people. I was freaking out. I just needed to be by a human. And he says, "Come on in. I'm just beginning to cook." So I'm getting through it. It's still freaking me out. I don't know how to handle it sometimes. Um, yeah. So, and then in the arcade room, which I'll show you, then I'll shut up. We don't need to be talking about all this all night. And I'm sorry I was late because I really wanted to be here at 7. Because, like I said, I need to be around people. and you guys are great.
And we barely qualify.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say
you
that
went like
term is a real stretch.
Yeah.
She went
She has
like
to be
this.
around
Yeah, I'm
people
saying.
and
She went like this.
You guys
People.
are as close as that we
You
got
may
to
as well.
get.
You may as well have done this.
So
People.
here,
Yeah.
check this out.
Well,
This was
Air,
nobody
air,
else,
air
nobody
quote
else
it.
was around,
I
so
had
she
this.
came to us.
Yeah.
We were the bottom of the barrel there. Yeah.
Oh, stop. Stop. I had this made for the funeral. Trying to
Yep.
get the camera lined
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And this is in the arcade room.
Oh,
And then,
okay. Yeah.
yeah, that. So, yeah, pretty big. It's about 4 feet
Yeah.
tall. And then I
Almost as tall as Art.
Yeah.
Maybe even
then I
taller.
had this.
Yeah.
This is something
That
that
was a
Jeff
good
and
one.
I had it made, but Jeff and I were going to hang this on the. But I needed to weatherproof it. I got it on top of the pool table here in the arcade room.
Free rooms
No.
in house. Well,
But
that
this
is cool.
for our.
Mhm.
There it is.
Where'd you get that? That's nice.
That
I
is
had
very
this
nice.
made. I think a guy
Really?
had. It was on Etsy, and
Huh. Very nice.
let's see.
What is
He's
it,
in
pine? Some kind
Holland,
of pine?
Michigan. There's
Oh,
this.
Holland, Michigan. Yep.
Yeah, he's in Holland, Michigan. 3D Woodworks.
Down
Or
the road from mine.
3D Woodworker. Yeah, is the name of the company. But anyway, yeah, really cool. I just need to weatherproof it before I put it outside. So I got it sitting on top of the pool table. So
That's
you all
nice.
need to come over and play some pool. Look at that beautiful pool table.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Very
Bill's
nice.
like, I got 12 of those or something. But the neighbor wanted to buy this, but I won't sell the pool table. It'll be the last thing I sell in the house, just because I've sold some arcade rooms. Some arcade games. We've got extra space in here now. But I sold a couple Star Wars games over there, but I've got other machines here, and there's a Phoenix back over in this corner, and here's a Dig Dug right here. And I moved some of them.
Dig Dug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dig
Love that
Dug's a
game.
great game. I moved 3 of them into the living room because I had to keep the dog separated because I don't know who's biting Jenny. But so that's why there's a sofa in there right now. So she would have something to lay on.
Yeah, you don't hear that real often. I had to move 3 arcade games into the living room. You know, it's
Yeah, it's not something you hear every day. That's true.
right every day. You are
Mhm.
you are you.
Well, here's
Archie.
a classic right here, guys. Look at this one from the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Space
yes.
Invaders.
Space Invaders. Yeah.
Cool.
I remember those days.
Mm-hmm.
Identify.
See, I like that. I like that giant one at the bowling alley, but I'm you feel what's the word I'm looking for when you play these old games?
Nostalgic.
Yeah, a little nostalgic.
Old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
That one
I
that you
regret
hand-
getting rid of my
hand
Miss
in hand.
Pac-Man game. I
That goes
had a Miss
together.
Pac-Man stand up and I got rid of it, and later on figured out that it probably just needed to go through and replace all the capacitors in it to.
this
Ah.
Pac-Man table. I'd like to have that. I also like Galaxians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old
That was
The
Black
one I would love to have is
Look over
it
here,
was
Bill.
my game. It was Bank Panic. No one in the world knows that game. See, I had that Miss
Good
Pac-Man right next to it. I had a Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So we had a Miss Pac. I think it was Miss Pac-Man table at the place I worked at, one of the bars I worked at. And it was cool. That's where I'd sit. I'd have my
I
drink.
wonder
I'd
how
sit
much
there, play the game.
a
These have
Bank
really great
Panic
graphics on them.
cabinet would go for now. Because that is one game. I love that game.
I bought this
Yeah.
for Jeff right before he went to the hospital. This it's an arcade 1-up game. You know, you can get these like at Walmart or whatever. But I ordered it straight from Arcade 1-up. I got this as a desk cover on there, but it's get this moved out of the way. It's I've got a video of him playing this. It's Wheel of Fortune, and he loves Wheel of Fortune.
Mhm.
So I bought that for him right before he went to the hospital. It arrived like 2 or 3 days before he got sick. I mean, like that day. So I'm glad I got a video of him sitting here playing this game. So I mean, you know, it's just like,
Yeah.
to me, it always feels like he's at work, you know, like during the day, and then at night when he's supposed to be home, my brain is still not caught up with it. I mean, even though I was at the funeral and I saw him after he passed in his bed
Yep.
at the hospital, and I'm just not. I'm not.
Yeah, it takes a while to get past that. It does.
Yeah, you might not ever. I know it's not. It sounds funny to say this in this type of a conversation, but thunderstorms. I'll still wake up in the middle of the night when it's thundering and jump out of bed because I have to go let the dog in because he was scared of thunder.
Right.
And
yeah.
that dog's been gone for several years now, and that was just a dog. I couldn't imagine
Mm.
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
person.
The last photo I have of us together was about 2 hours before, about an hour and a half to 2 hours before he died. I think it was 2 hours. And the charge nurse that night she was arguing with me, like, we need to put a DNR on him. She was just wanting, and I said, no. I said, that's not his wish. You have to abide by that. And she wouldn't do it. Or she did it, but I had to argue for like 45 minutes. And I finally just said, look, it's your obligation to honor the wishes of the patient. Even if I didn't agree with it, which I did agree with it, but even if I didn't agree with it, I'm obligated to make sure his wishes are kept. I said, I am not going to stand over my husband's grave and say I betrayed you during your last hours of life. I said, when I stand over his grave, if that ever happens, which obviously it did, but at that point we didn't know, I said, but if I ever have to stand over his grave, I'm going to be able to say, baby, I did everything in my power to honor every wish, and I didn't, I didn't leave you in your time of need, you know, and I did everything that I could for you, and I honored every wish that you had. She eventually had to agree with me because it would be illegal for her not to, and unethical on top of all that. Yeah, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I have cried so much. I've prayed more than in the last 4.5 months than I probably prayed in the last 4.5 years, maybe a decade. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it. And I pray to God that none of you have to go through this with your spouses or really somebody that close to you. Whether
Yeah.
it's and of course Lloyd has already been there. He's done that. He's been a great support
Hmm.
to me. I have leaned on Art, or yeah, well, I've leaned on you too, Art. Thank you. But I've called Lloyd.
Ha! I like to see that. I like to see you try to lean on art. I like to see
Elbow right on his head.
that.
He's stuck in her armpit.
Yeah. I have I have I've called Lloyd so much. I'm surprised he hasn't blocked me, but he's been such great
Nah.
support to me. I know you wouldn't ever, but because he knows what I'm going through, that's why I've called him so much. Just because he's always told me, like, if you need to call me, if the worst happens, I don't care if it's 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you call me. And there's just times where I just need to talk, about what is going on. And he's been there with Judy, and you know. Anyway, I love every one of you. Thank you for everything that you've all
No
done.
worries.
We love you too, Alexis.
I appreciate that, Art, and you've got a great big heart, and I appreciate that. Um, don't don't abandon ship yet, though. I mean, keep me in your prayers if you're the praying type,
Yep, we will.
and
We're here for it.
yeah, I appreciate that. I really did want to be here at 7, but all my Uber rides just kept taking me further and further and further
Yeah.
away. And the
Hmm.
next thing I know, I'm clear over in Port Aransas, and I'm like, oh my God. So I sent Lloyd a photo from the car as it was driving itself back home. I had full self of the sunset. You can share that to Bill if you want, or however, show that beautiful
Yeah.
sunset. It was really cool.
Share what?
Let me find it.
It's a photo I sent to Lloyd as the car was driving me back home. I'm so tired. And but the guy that I took over to Port Aransas is a nurse at another hospital. And we talked about Jeff the whole way. It was really good just to have another medical person and kind of,
Yeah.
talk about and Lloyd knows every single thing. There's so many questions that need to be answered about all this. And what he died from on his death certificate says sepsis. Well, why did he have sepsis? Oh, I know. Because this stupid Dr. Davis over at Spawn Shoreline, SPOHN, Spawn is how they pronounce it,
That's exactly the thing as they
forced
put
the J tube in. He forced the J tube in. He said he used a pediatric scope, but when he did that, you're actually perforating the bowel into the outside of the body. So like the port was coming like right here in the middle of the stomach, and it was a blue port, that comes out of the stomach. Well, he got there, and with an endoscope, but he used a pediatric endoscope to get to the area. Well, I heard a rumor that he couldn't get to the area because of the tumor, so he just clipped it in the duodenal area rather than in jejunum. Well, anyway, what happened is he died of sepsis, and he was doing great at first, but all that bowel, bacteria from the bowel
Yeah.
was getting into the peritoneum, which is the cavity of the body, and he went into septic shock, and that's why he died. That's why they had pressors on him, and his feet and hands were turning purple, and they couldn't do. His kidneys started failing. They couldn't do dialysis because that would make his blood pressure drop more, and he got down to 95 pounds, like through the course of all this. His normal weight's 158. When 2 days before he died, he was already starting to fill up with fluid. He weighed 209.44 pounds. That man's body was like huge. It was
A balloon.
double the width of mine.
Yeah.
Blisters were forming everywhere, and it was just terrible. And one thing I just want to point out, and I'll close with this: Jeff never complained. Never once did that man complain. It reminded me of the scripture that says, like Jesus was like a sheep led to slaughter. He was so beautiful through this whole thing because he wanted to live, and he said that to me. I don't want to leave you. Make sure they do everything to keep me alive because I don't want to leave you. I said, I don't want you to leave me either, baby. And I know still he loves me, and I know still he's probably having the time of his eternity. I don't know. I don't know what that's like, but I know he would like to be here with me, and someday I will be buried at the same plot.
No, you could have just shared it. All right.
Well, when I was
Huh?
in the
Oh,
funeral
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't think about it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You're right. I could have shared it. No, well, yeah, I could have.
Yeah, why
I
not?
had to. I sent it from my phone. I wouldn't even think I needed it. I could have sent it to myself in Messenger and shared it.
That's actually looking toward the sun. That's actually looking toward Corpus Christi in that direction.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty sunset.
Sorry.
Yeah,
let me redo that. Hold on.
So anyway, so what did I
No,
miss?
let's get it. I was trying to get it right, but didn't get it right. Yeah, we don't need us in the picture. There you go. How do you stretch
Yeah.
that? That's weird.
That's kind of weird. It's not.
Yeah.
Probably if you downloaded it, you could open it up. But
That's a little better.
yeah, a little better.
Try that.
You can see the light streak
There
still.
you go.
Yeah.
That's about as good as I'm going to get it right now.
Yeah. See the rise.
In a browser window. I have my Messenger going through Chrome. That's a little trick. If you get Messenger, it goes through Edge. You got to go deep into your settings and turn it into a Chrome, so your links open Chrome instead of Edge. But there you go. That's a Chrome window. Like the streaks, huh? Okay.
Yeah. It's a cool picture.
There we go. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. You overshare. Okay. So over here. Go back.
It's an oversharer.
Is there
So
such a
every
thing as
day,
being an oversharer? Isn't an
every day,
oversharer just another way of saying somebody that wants to be your friend? What's the matter, Alexis? You're waving your tie at the camera.
oh no, I was just saying every day I'm gonna wear a different necktie, just like Jeff did,
Okay.
regardless of whatever I have on. I'm gonna put a necktie. I don't care.
Yeah.
That man's got more neckties than there are days of the year, and they're all all
We
cartoon.
should look for matching undergarments for you to go with the tie. What do you think?
That might be
Yeah.
interesting.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I got old drawer full of old ties. That some of them were my dad's ties.
I got a drawer full of old drawers.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
idea.
I got a tie full of old drawers.
hmm I
Now
got
you're
a
being
tie-dyed
ridiculous.
shirt that I wear. Yeah. Mhm.
Big words from somebody that can't even be on camera, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Phil,
Mofo.
can you make me big
I have
for a
no
minute?
idea why.
Can you make me big?
Can you make me big?
You're pretty big already.
You
Yeah,
make me
you're
pretty
big.
big, baby.
I just want to show you some.
That's not what she said.
Oh boy!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does
Wow.
have a
And this
collection.
Nice.
this is just part of them.
Good Lord.
Wow.
And
Huh,
this
Those are
huh.
wide, too. Wow.
I almost wore
All
that one.
different.
Oh, great.
Well,
Oh, that was
look at
good.
that,
Yeah.
Garfield.
Yeah, it's Garfield and Odie.
Yeah,
Odie. Yep.
Garfield as a surgeon.
Who knows who that
Oh
is?
yeah.
Little Lulu.
That's little Lulu.
Little Lulu.
Little Lulu.
I can't remember his name though.
Sylvester and
Yes,
Tweety.
I like
Tweety.
all Putty Tat. Suffering
And of course,
Oh,
Buzz
Buzz
Lightyear.
Lightyear.
Pillsbury Doughboy.
Buzz
Yeah.
Pillsbury
Mr. Peanut.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I
look at
thought
this.
that was art on there. You're right. That
Yeah.
is a Pillsbury Doughboy. I'm sorry.
Look at this.
Winnie the
Oh,
Pooh, of course.
Pooh.
Snoopy.
Yeah, you gotta have
Right.
That's
two.
exactly what my closet would look like if I collected ties. Because I go overboard too.
Mhm.
Well, he just
Oh, look at that. With guitars.
yeah. This
Cool.
one's shaped like a guitar. See that?
Oh,
That's
oh,
fine.
that's cool.
That actually is kind of cool.
I should send that one to you. You know that, Lloyd?
Well, yeah, it'd be nice.
I mean, I like guitars too, but
Not like I'd
Lloyd
I'd
doesn't
probably
wear
wear it.
ties.
I
Oh,
wear
Horse
it.
and
boy,
On
Natasha.
occasion I do. Nobody ever sees me
Winnie
in
the
them. Yeah.
Pooh.
Mm-hmm.
with a cat trying to get in here. But I mean, anyway, it just goes on and on and on. I mean, this man
Yeah,
loved
Winnie
his.
the Pooh again.
I don't even know what that one is. What is that?
Oh, they're just spark plugs.
Oh, it's
Mike,
it's, that's
Engines.
a car. Yeah.
the reason they
Yeah,
wore
it's
the
like two-
ties is because that's what Jeff wore, a tie like that. That's why he's got so many. He wore them to work every day. Is a physician assistant.
Shrek.
So that's why.
Oh, Sesame.
Yeah, he's well
Cookie
known for wearing
Monster.
different ties. Yeah. Yeah, Cool Cat. That's exactly right.
What did Cool Cat say?
He saw
He
in
asked
the
what the
funeral
ties
that
was about.
everybody was wearing ties, and he's wondered the significance. I guess he missed out when you were explaining that.
Marvin
but
the
yeah.
Martian.
He
Marvin
says,
the
I'm
Martian.
guessing the significance is Jeff was well known for wearing
Once
lots
again,
of
Looney
different
Tunes.
ties.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's a good guess.
and they were almost all cartoon
It's a lot of
characters.
ties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and that's just part of them. I mean, here's more right here. It just things that he wore these, and then
There you go.
There you go, Alexis, right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
God.
go.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, if I was going to wear something like that, it might have been about 40 years ago and about 75 pounds lighter.
Boy, Pluto looks happy.
Yeah.
And Pluto's like with his
Wonder
tongue
I
why.
would
hanging
be
out.
too.
Donald is right at the crux of things, though.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you
go.
go.
You're welcome, Michael. Yeah.
Looks
Danny,
like something Mary Burke would.
You want
Yeah,
to buy
this-
that for me? I'll wear
Yeah.
it.
No, this is wrong.
$11? Fuck, I'll chip in on that.
No, we can't
I
get
got
this.
5 on that.
bikini, small breast. No.
So
No.
This
She
is
didn't
an-
make any
it's just
qualifications.
a nipple cover.
She said if you buy it, she'll wear it.
Yeah, what does it
Well,
matter?
they got a
Number one,
triple X.
bikinis don't have cups. Bikinis don't have cups.
I didn't tell
Those are
you I was
nipple
going to show
covers.
it to you. I just told you I was going to wear it.
You know, you order from
Oh.
Temu or some
Oh.
of these sites. You got to understand, these are not normal people sizes. Like the
No.
Oh
I
wow,
got a
Chinese
I got
people
some
aren't normal
uniforms.
people.
One was 5X, and I couldn't get it on. So I don't know. Where
That's
they
you,
get
yo. Maybe
Hey.
you're abnormal, buddy. Maybe they're the normal people and we're the abnormal people.
Well, they were $11.
Yeah.
Coincidentally enough, they were $11 bowling shirts. We were looking for a cheap
Yeah.
source. We were going to use them as uniforms in the bowling at St.
Yeah.
Lucie. So I got some just to check them out, and they were so undersized. They were unbelievable. They're like kid sizes or something. It was weird. Maybe they were. Could have been.
Maybe they
Oh.
ordered wrong and you guys ordered kid ones by mistake.
No, I'm not a moron, but thank you for suggesting so. I ordered what they said. You know.
Well,
And actually,
Bill,
I got the
here's
5X.
the thing,
because
Bill.
they actually described the actual measurements. So when I got the 5X, I know that that's not my normal size, but according to the measurements they put on the fucking website, whatever.
Bill,
What were you going to say, Don?
I don't want to offend, but being a moron is not something that you can self-diagnose.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yakety, 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 yakety.
I don't think you're a moron. I'm just saying it's not something that you can self-diagnose.
No.
I don't think you're a moron either, because that'd be an upgrade.
If
I'm
you
just kidding.
can't, then who can? I mean, nobody knows you better than you do, or are supposed to. That's true. A lot of people don't even know themselves. Actually.
Yeah, but most stupid people don't know they're stupid.
Hey, Tom.
And most people think they're nice.
Oh, Tom.
They have no idea.
It's Tom.
I know I'm not nice.
Yeah.
No, but you are. You see, and you think you're not. That's how that goes. You know.
Yeah. I'm a horrible person. Nobody will argue with that.
Because you guys notice when you do things that may be not nice, and because the fact that you recognize that shows that you are.
No, because we don't change our behavior. We got to change our behavior, though. We don't change our behavior.
Yeah, I don't feel bad about being an asshole. You have to feel bad about being an asshole.
Yeah, there must be repentance.
Well, it's like with
acknowledgement is not repentance. Acknowledgement is not repentance.
Well, a lot of people think that I'm cranky
There's a difference
or grumpy.
between a sociopath and a psychopath. You know what I mean? You're acting in a way that is socially wrong, or you enjoying acting. There's a degree here, and the fact that you can recognize something is wrong means you're not a psychopath. Just a sociopath.
That's good. Yeah, it's like people they think I'm grumpy, or they think I'm sarcastic, or they think I'm an asshole.
Wasn't
But
this
the
premise
the
of that?
people that really know me know that I'm all three at the same time.
Wasn't this the premise of that movie Catch-22?
Well, Catch-22 refers to the idea that you have to, you could be sent home on a Section 8, but to be sent home on a Section 8, you had to actually acknowledge that you were Section 8 and you were being sent home. But then if you were able to recognize that you were being sent home on a Section 8, you didn't qualify anymore. That was Catch-22. So
Yeah.
But there's a lot more to that movie. That was actually one of the books I enjoyed reading as a signed book in school.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting.
It was a book?
Huh?
No.
Yeah,
that's one book. That's one book I have never read, and it's one of the ones that it's like
me either.
I should read that. I've seen the movie. I guess they made a TV series on like one of these streaming services recently.
I don't know. Did they? I just read the book. I don't even know anything about the movie.
Read the book and watched the movie.
Yeah, no, not me. Just the book.
Here's one for you. Did you guys read The Three Body Problem?
I have not read
or
that.
watched the show?
But I have
have
not
you watched
seen
the show?
I've watched.
I've not watched the show,
both,
but
and I've read about it.
the books are on my list.
Mm-hmm.
3 body parts. It sounds familiar, but I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is.
Yeah,
Alexis
it's
is
very.
joined.
It is a very fascinating
Oh, there you are.
topic.
Oh, welcome
It's
back.
very fascinating.
I was like,
Very.
I opened that up in Restream, like, oh, there goes my iPad. So I was viewing it and talking to you all within Messenger, I think is how I did it. Well, anyway, I didn't open it in a browser. So then I clicked on open it in a browser, and then it just freaked out, and it kicked me
Oh,
off.
don't touch.
I don't know
There it
what
is.
that is.
Got
An iPad just keeps flipping.
Perfect
up on
now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you're like Mark. Mark has the
Mark
same
does the
problem.
same thing.
Yeah.
Ha! That wasn't a problem for me, baby.
Yeah.
Back when I was younger.
That's what she
Oh,
said.
well, excuse me, Tom, with your wordy
Yeah,
explanation.
Tom. That was
With your-
wordy.
No win
That was.
situation.
He used them 50-cent words I didn't
He
understand.
did.
Yeah.
He sure enough did.
Didn't say
I
ain't.
feel
He
like
didn't
I
even
owe-
say ain't once.
I feel like I
I
owe him
know.
money now.
What the hell?
Mm,
And he didn't say Warsh either.
Yeah.
Didn't say ain't. Didn't use ain't. How you supposed to explain something? You didn't use the word ain't.
T'other. You didn't use
no,
t'other.
say that.
T'other. You know.
Yeah, t'other
No.
day. Yeah.
T'other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
No.
he could learn us nothing.
Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
never.
He
Nothing
ain't
at all.
gonna he ain't gonna
At
learn me
all.
a thing at all.
Nothing
Yeah.
I think
No,
Don and I are probably the only
never.
Don and I are probably the only two who do a really good hillbilly accent.
I don't know about
That's because we just have to think about. Okay, well, I just gotta
You just got to talk
Yeah.
lazy. That's
Who did I
all.
just talk
flex
to?
it.
Oh yeah.
We just
No.
have to kind of flex it a little bit
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
because I talk
Yeah.
against my surroundings.
Yeah.
Against.
Yes.
He tries not to sound because in Missouri they sound as bad as I do, if not worse.
Yeah.
Missouri?
Yeah.
What makes them
Missouri.
sound so bad? What's wrong with Missouri? I don't know. That's a little mix of Texas.
Well, we got things like well, around this part of the country, you get like Miami, Oklahoma. You got Missouri. We have
A lot of effort to go E at the end. You know,
we have
gotta trail off.
it's spelled like Nevada, but we pronounce it Nevada, Missouri,
Nevada.
or
Yeah.
Nevada, Missouri.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a nice picture.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good time. Oh, and I want to show you these.
Uh,
They gave this to me at the funeral. Check this out.
Oh.
oh.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, the 21 gun salute.
Yep.
So I gave one to my brother. Well, Andrew was here. He's our unofficial adopted son that flies for the airline. He goes, wait a minute. I can't take this on the plane. And I go, why? He goes, because somebody could take this. Somebody else could take the part that they put in there. Somebody else.
No.
These are
No,
not
they
open.
can't. That's
No,
a
they're
No, they can't. That's
gone.
baloney.
that's an expelled blank.
That's
Yeah, it's
silly.
dead.
Yeah, you see the marshal sitting at the back of the plane. Marshal, you see that guy over there with the bullet press? What's he doing?
Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
like
Oh,
it.
and then the flag.
That's,
Yeah.
that's a bit suspicious to me for some reason.
A
Yeah.
colloquial.
Did they do three
contrarian.
sevens? Did they do 3 7s, Alexis?
No, there
The fire,
was,
the honor guard. Did they do 3 7s?
No, they did
The
a 6-gun
7
salute.
riflemen 3 times.
No,
How many?
they did 3 volleys, but there wasn't 7 of them.
there was only 3 of them, one and then the bugler. So they did a shot of 6 because they
No,
did
they-
it twice.
She said 3 times, so that'd be
No.
9.
They did 9.
Oh, they did 9. Okay, all right.
That's interesting.
I miscounted.
Great
Yeah.
throws.
Yeah.
They did 3 volleys of 3, so it's 9. And then there's
Yeah.
3 of these things, these cartridges. They put
Yep.
in a little like Ziploc or something, and I stuffed them up inside the flag.
Right. Right.
It's amazing that you had all that because that's not going to happen at my funeral. My funeral, Artie will probably be farting. That'll be my gun salute.
Yeah. That's actually a very cool looking bag.
Yeah.
Kind of wish my dad's was in something like that.
No, don't wish. Let's get you back.
Maxwell Dune.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can get a
Okay.
flag back.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I've got him in. It's in a box with a display of his medals. So
Oh well, it's protected
you know.
already.
So I'm gonna get one of those and probably hang it over by some of his army accommodation. What did you call those things, Lloyd? Those metal things.
Awards.
The
His
coins.
Medals.
commendation?
Oh, it's challenge coins.
Challenge coins.
Oh.
Look at these.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this cat.
Got a couple of challenge coins laying around here.
He's so comfy.
Right here, actually.
Oh, and this is to do the. Oh, look at that. Oh,
I
isn't
bet you.
that sweet?
I bet you could pet
That's
that kitty cat's belly. It's not a Shrek.
Oh, he'll let me. Yeah, spice. There you go.
Tickle him. Tickle,
Oh.
tickle.
Oh, that's a good kitty cat.
Yeah.
There's another one.
My sister's
That's
cat,
Trevor.
Bosco. Second you touch this. Some.
This is Baby Bravo.
Hello.
Oh,
Baby
Ah,
Bravo.
you scared them off.
Like no.
yeah.
He's camera
Anyway,
shy.
this Lloyd. What is this?
Huh?
I think you need more animals in your house.
What are
That's a
these?
challenge coin. From what I could tell of it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a particular. Yeah, it's a challenge coin. And they put two in the frame so they have the front side and the
Oh.
back side.
hmm
So I don't know where I'll hang the flag. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Just raise Jesus up a few inches and put it under there.
Well, there's that ridge.
Oh well, you can go right up next to it and still put it under there,
I
or
think
put it
what I'm
over
gonna do-
Jesus.
I might put it above this, right in here.
Yeah, that'd work.
There you go.
I'm not sure. I want to put it someplace,
Mm.
or maybe in the office. I don't know. I don't know.
Ugh. God, we must
Yeah,
have storms
the
coming
gun-
in.
the
My
three gun-
joints are
the-
aching like crazy.
It's a three volley salute, and you're exactly right. It could be either 9 or 15 or 21, depending on how many
Yeah.
riflemen are
Yeah, because
available.
they
But
do
it's
it-
always
they-
three
yeah.
volleys.
Yeah, they do 3 volleys, and because 3 has got a
It's
significant
always three
number.
volleys. Sacrifice and faith and
Yeah,
honor or something like that.
something like
can't
that.
remember.
Yeah,
You know what got me was when
And it's rifles.
they presented
rifles.
the
Yeah,
me, and then he said, "Please accept this." I don't know. It's on the video, the funeral, but he said,
Right.
on behalf of the President of the United States. And when he said that, that's when I started crying. When they presented me the flag,
Right.
I was, oh my God, that was such a.
Did they have the shells wrapped up in the flag?
They
The
gave me
expand cartridges, rather, it's shells.
Well, they gave me the extras in here.
casings.
For that,
It was
they-
3, right?
Yeah, well, in here there's 3.
Yeah.
Inside the
Yes,
flag.
there's 3 in the flag. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. But they didn't put them in the flag.
But they did it right.
They gave them to me in a clear Ziploc little thing, and so when I was sitting there, you can see me stuffing them in the fold. So there's 3 in the flag, and then I had 6 in here, and wait a minute, no, I don't have 6. I have 5. So how did they do that, Lloyd? How?
Huh?
You sure you didn't give one away?
Let me see. No, I gave one to my brother, one to Jeff's sister, and one to Andrew, our adopted
Okay,
son.
that's 3.
So you should have
So-
3 right now.
So then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't make sense. I've got 6 here.
Are you sure there's some in the flag?
Yeah, I put them in there myself. There's 6 here.
Oh,
1, 2, right there.
Right.
Oh, and then it could have
And you gave 3
accidentally picked
away.
up. Yeah, 3 away. That's 12.
9.
No, that'd be 9.
unless they have
Wait a
four
minute.
four
That'd be 9.
riflemen.
Yeah.
I have to look at the video. There's
And then if you have some in the flag, then that means you wound up with extras somewhere.
there. See, look. Where's the
Mhm.
camera?
Yep.
Yeah, 6 and you gave away 3. That's 9. That's 12. But you got either you had 4 riflemen, and that's not good. So there's no way because you can't have an even number. I was on the honor guard for almost a year. You
Yeah,
cannot have an even number of riflemen. Period. Has to be an odd
Yeah.
number. Period.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a total of
they-
9 shots
Right.
Right.
because I just
But I
watched
gave
it.
3 away. I don't. Let me look in here. Make sure they're still in here. 'Cause I
But
stuffed-
regardless. Yeah.
Yeah, they always do it in numbers of.
It has to be odd. Period. So it's got to be either 9, 15, or 21. Because that's be 3 volleys. So
I'll
either
bet
you
you didn't
got
put 'em in
3
there.
riflemen, 5 riflemen, or 7 riflemen.
Or you took
Period.
them back out and put them with the others.
Yeah, you probably took them back out because you'd
put 'em
be
with
able
the
to fill
other.
them right there. I mean, they don't hide, unless you shoved it back in there real deep. But
No, they're right here. I can feel
Okay.
it.
You can
I
feel
don't
it?
know how to get around there, and I can't.
I don't know how that happened. That's
Um,
unusual.
Right here, look.
Alexis,
Oh,
where
I
the,
believe you.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, there
Um,
she goes.
yeah. Were there any stop signs around that had bullet holes in them?
What?
Good one, Don.
were there any
Yeah,
stop signs
no,
around that
those-
had little holes in them?
I don't understand.
I just wonder if you picked up
He
some
was trying to
random
make
shells.
a joke. He was trying to lighten the mood a little bit.
Every rural area's
Yeah.
got stop signs with bullet holes shot.
Yeah,
through
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But
these
one
are
of the shells you showed wasn't a blank. The one of the shells you just showed of those 6, it didn't look like a blank to me at a glance. So it kind of bothered
No,
me
it
a little bit.
Yeah.
At least
Well,
one of
I
them
would
didn't look
see-
like a blank.
stuff these in the flag right away.
Right. No, those are from the honor guard. Absolutely. They handed them to you in a Ziploc. I'm surprised they weren't already in the flag because that was my job. I would put the expended
That's
cartridges
what Lloyd
in
told me too, but
the
there's-
flag before I handed it to the widow.
Yeah, that's what
Before I
they
handed it
usually
to the
do.
widow. That was my job.
Alexis,
Yeah.
when was this taken?
Oh, that was in 2023.
Spin
Look how-
down.
Look how skinny I was.
Wow.
Was that down in South Florida?
Yeah, that's in
No,
front of
that's
the-
Austin.
that's at South Florida drone meetup in 2023.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you went to
Yeah.
spin down. You didn't go spin down?
Spin up.
Spin
Ow.
up.
He called
My
it spin
bad.
up. Yeah.
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 Spin up.
I mean, I was.
Thank
I
you.
was-
Thank you, Bill.
The
Yeah.
hotel there where
Thank you, Bill.
everybody-
Whatever. I wasn't the one that corrected you first. It was Mark. He's faster than me.
That's the
No, he's right. You're both right.
Yeah.
It was spin up. There
Well,
was a spin down,
was
too,
the
by way.
after.
But they called Sunday spin down. You know.
Yeah, they had the spin up, spin down.
Yeah. Yeah. I
No,
actually went- I
what's his
actually
name?
went
Sean
one.
Oz had a spin down.
Yeah,
Event
That was
in Colorado.
still in Colorado.
Got spin down. Yep, that's my bad. I conflated spin up and spin down.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep. Well, that's all right.
But I was still wrong because it was at the Florida meetup anyway.
Yeah, he hasn't posted a video in like 10 months. It looks like from what I saw there.
Yeah.
Kelly? Yeah.
Why bother? He gets like 10 views.
Speaking of flying
Yeah,
the
he
Air
just kinda-
3S this summer, this
Ah.
straight out of the drone. Look at those colors.
Mm.
Yeah, Air 3S, baby.
It's just,
Man.
it's so nice.
Yeah, and I got no excuses tomorrow.
know-
The high's going to be 88. It's going to be 86 most of the day and no rain. I think 11% was the highest it gets. Chance of rain.
I mean,
so no excuses.
I can't ask for a better drone.
Right.
Apparently, they put that
Yeah.
same camera off the A3S,
You could
Is-
ask, I guess.
same camera on the Mini 5.
Yep. The Mini 5 is a beast. I hate to say it. For a mini drone, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mhm.
And that's the one that is coming in over the 250 grams.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
250
Yeah, that's
to
the one they're all making a big controversy about it. It's so funny.
See,
Mads Tech and all them are jumping on it and
you know what? Okay, you know what? Get out your scale, put your drone on it, and weigh it. Couple grams. Okay, I'm sure you could take a Dremel and shave off a couple grams of that shell.
Yeah.
doubtful.
you don't need to. It's certified. So no one's out there weighing flipping
No
drones
one
out
is.
in the field.
No.
These
You don't
people
know,
drive me
you don't know,
insane.
the drone police will come and get you.
Well,
I mean, wait. These drones that they're reviewing, are they actually released in the wild over there, or are these These are just
No,
I think
samples?
they're pre-production. That's another aspect of it.
Yeah, they could be heavier now.
Yeah, but they're all. What they've said is DJI has said it's 249 grams with a plus
Yeah.
or minus 4 gram tolerance to cover
Thank you,
them.
Mark. That's exactly what I've been telling them. So, and they
Yeah.
tell you that up front. And the CE was willing to certify them as a zero drone. So apparently it's okay.
Yeah.
It don't make any difference to us after January the 1st anyway, because we're going to make so that it's not a 250 gram limit for flying there and overseas. It's going to be right the way up to 900 grams. So there's only
I guess in
At
Europe.
a zero?
only 2 drones we won't be able to fly in anywhere with zero separation, and that's the
Yep. There's
Mavic
3.
Pro and the Mavic 4 Pro.
3.
1,
2.
2,
Oh, son.
3.
We've been having a talk. Me and that guy on the right, we've been having a conversation when we got back to the barracks.
Yeah, timing.
Yeah.
And that gal in the front, that's Jeff's sister.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
Every time I'm at a military funeral, right after they finish playing taps, for some reason I got the urge to yell, "Play ball!" I don't know why.
Neither do I.
Taps?
Why do you call it
Neither
cat?
do I. How many baseball games did they play taps at? Where you from?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Just
Yeah,
something
what the
about it,
hell?
It just seemed like
A rough neighborhood, man.
yeah.
Yeah, no shit, man. He grew up in Compton. He grew up in South Chicago.
Why do you call it taps?
Come on, Pops.
Why do we call it taps?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Don't know. It's a good
So they've
question.
always called it.
Because that's the name of the song, I imagine.
Yeah.
it's always known as Last Post here.
That's the British version. That's a
Yeah,
different
it's
song.
a different one.
Ah, right.
It's a
The
different
last
song.
post is what
Yeah.
the Australians,
Here,
New Zealanders,
that's
and UK
literally the
use.
name of the song. Taps, military bugle call, sometimes known as Butterfield's Lullaby, but it's called taps. So that's why we call it.
But did it say why?
I don't know, because they call it.
I think it's the name of it.
It's derived from the same sort, tattoo. Taps is sometimes said to originate from the Dutch tapto, meaning to close the beer taps and send the troops back to camp. An alternative explanation is to carry it over from the term already in use before the American Civil War. 3 single slow drum beats were struck after the sounding of the tattoo or extinguished lights. So
Yeah.
Hey, old man
The
did a
signal
pretty
is
good
known
job.
as the drum taps, the taps, or just simply taps in soldier slang. So
Did you just talk about
the answer
tap?
is no one really knows. There's a couple different explanations.
Did somebody? Did you mention tap two, the Dutch military term?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Shut the,
That's
shut
what
the
he's
tap.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Closing of
Yeah.
beer kegs.
This is exactly where you shove the. This is when you're supposed to put the shells in. Casing.
Yeah.
Because you're closing the taps before the funeral. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. And it
was my
was
job.
reworked during the Civil War. Union General Daniel Butterfield had it reworked to become more melodic, and it was this melodic symbol for lights out at Camp Harrison's Landing, Virginia. Then it was adopted later for funerals and memorial services.
Yeah, what do they play when it's lights out, Lloyd? I don't remember anymore. Did they play taps when it was time to go?
Yeah.
When time to go to bed?
They play taps also. What is it they play when they
Well, they
lower the
reveille in the
flag on
morning.
base?
In the morning they play
Yeah.
reveille.
Yeah.
Reveille,
In
yeah.
the morning they play reveille.
And I think they
And
play
at night they
taps.
played something. It feels like it's taps.
Yeah, I think it's taps or lights out. Which is the other, which is the same thing.
Right.
But yeah.
When they lower the flag.
Soldiers began calling the soldiers began calling the new bugle call taps because it replaced the drum taps, because they used to do drum at the end of the day. There was drum
Okay.
taps. American Civil War used to the bugle call to extinguish fires and lights out was followed by three distinct drum beats at 4-count intervals. So they actually had drum taps. Now eventually General Daniel Butterfield replaced the formal lights out bugle call with a modified version of the tattoo music, which was what we were just talking about, the tattoo bugle call. And then the name sticks. The soldiers began calling the new call taps because it replaced the drum taps, or the taps that had previously signaled the end of the day. So taps, I guess, still signals the end of the day.
Why are they
That's what
dressed?
they presented the three volleys to me, or the three cartridges.
Thank you, Tom. I thought taps was played at lights out.
Yeah.
How did they get the cartridges already? Did we miss something?
I just said
them
that.
up.
Obviously,
Did you
my
buy
microphone-
Bill? I'm sorry.
Obviously, my microphone doesn't work. I just said that, and I just explained that. That's
Yeah.
they get taps at the end of the day.
All right. Oh, not that. I'm asking about the cartridges. How did they have the cartridges?
They picked them
That's
up.
where the other three came from. Because I'll bet they did a volley before the funeral ever started. They probably shot off 3 rounds, put them in the Ziploc bag, and put them and that guy had them with him, handed them to her, and with the flag, because he just handed it to her. So yeah, that's probably where the other 3 came from, because then they went over and picked up all the rounds from the casings from the rounds they fired during the during the funeral. So I'll bet that's what it is. I'll bet that's where the other 3 came
I think
from.
it's too, because I know that we had an issue giving. You can't. The casings aren't that hot now, damn it, but they are warm. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's why they started doing this or what. But I know I picked the casings up and put them in the flag personally. But I'm wondering if this is something they started now, where they don't keep the actual casings because they're hot. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never.
Because they don't want fumbling around during the service, fumbling around on the ground to get the casings during the service.
Yeah, they probably
maybe that's
fired
something.
1 volley of 3 before the service, before they ever brought Jeff there or anything, before anybody. That way they would have them ready for the flag. And that's the VFW. They do things different than what the
military.
actual military would do.
No,
Yeah,
it was not.
All right, guys, we're down. We've been on for 3
Who
hours
was
and
it?
12 minutes. There's only 8 people. I'm talking. There's only 8 people in the audience. I'm going to shut this down. Everybody say good night.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Good night.
Man, that ended like an art
Well, it's
stream.
You're tired, Bill. Yep.
All right,
It's not
everybody.
going to change
Come on.
anything. They're still going to sit here and
Shake
talk
with
anyway.
Bill and all the tribe. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
This has been a Bill Ways presentation.